We were on our way to HBlock. We just got word someone just got shot and killed right there.
This shit happen every day.
Shootings happen almost every day.
Ain't no almost every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Today, we're in the trenches of Kentucky.
HBlock Duke, man. Cutthroat, OBHB. Y'all know how we rockin', man.
Big dogs gotta eat.
I just woke up to a template. Nigga acting like you on the block, I know the Kimbe. It's only Tuesday, bet your ass be there by Wednesday. I'm in Denver in December like I'm Philip Lindsay. Y'all on Twitter acting bitter, but still bought my mixtape. Apple fritter with a vacuum sealer on the Eway.
On this channel, we often take a deep dive into the underworld and sketchy situations. In today's episode, we head to the most dangerous and murderous city in Kentucky, Louisville. With 4 straight years of triple-digit homicides, reckless behavior and gun violence is an everyday issue here. To explore the challenges facing Louisville, we meet up with an old friend of the channel, HBlock Duke. We met him back in September of 2022, and unfortunately, YouTube age-restricted that episode because we had a discussion about a particular shamanic vegetable. In that 2022 visit, we were surrounded by guns, we had a near drive-by shooting situation, we did some push-ups, and we also had a lot of fun together. A couple unfortunate things have happened since the last time we visited Duke in Louisville. Some of the friends we met 2 years ago, Cha-Cha and Slow Bucks, were not able to be in today's episode because they are now both incarcerated for a few years each. But more on that later. Folks, tragic violence does occur in this episode, so viewer discretion is advised. Join us now as we meet up with HBlock Duke, and he takes us through the trenches of Westside Louisville.
Like to talk unless I got the meds in me. It's gonna be a white chalk until the fucking feds get me.
We're back in the beautiful city of Louisville, Kentucky. We're gonna go through the absolute trenches here. This is a city that's seen a big increase in gun violence, and we're meeting up with a friend we met 2 years ago, HBlock Duke. This is HBlock Duke. We're making it happen. What up, big dog?
We live right here in the studio. It's the best studio in the city. I'm gonna bring my guy to nothing but the best, top dollar.
Last time we met up with HBlock Duke, our video got age restricted because we talked about magic vegetables, shall we just say. But we're gonna do this again. We're gonna see what we've learned in the last 2 years, how life has changed. But without further ado, folks, HBlock Duke.
What's up? How you doing?
How you doing,
You
man?
know, we back in Louisville, Kentucky. HBlock, man. Y'all know how we do.
Is this HBlock right now?
Nah, it's Boystown Road. See, this is a good part of Louisville. You can come in like, you know, politic. It's a lot of restaurants, bars. This is like the part of the city where you can come have a good time. Don't really have to worry about too much.
Is this where you take your lady on a date?
Yeah, I take my lady on a date.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah? How long you been dating her?
Since like 3rd grade, like that long. So you know it's been a rough experience. You know it's been a lot of ups and downs.
You gonna pop the question or what?
Gotta get myself together.
Yeah.
It ain't her, it's me. And this is my guy right here.
What's
Stay
up, brother?
Hall.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Nicest cameraman in the city.
Do you ever get scared filming a music video?
In the beginning, when I first started doing it, yeah, a little bit, but you kind of adapt to it.
Have you ever had to sprint during a music video shoot?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
What happened?
Let's say some bullets were fired. The only reason I knew they was being fired at us is because there was like this metal container behind us, but we was in a pitch black abandoned building, and I heard the bullets hitting the wall behind me.
Do you think it was targeted at the rapper doing the video, or was it a random shooting?
I think it was targeted.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
But has you ever had that with me? No. We don't want nobody getting injured or hurt or nothing on our watch. Because, you know, that falls back on us.
For the music video, do you ever check to make sure that the weapon is empty when they're doing all this to you?
I don't really care if they put guns in the video. I always say keep one out the head and fingers off the trigger at all the time when you aim at the camera. Like whenever I first started doing it, it was a little scary having guns, like especially like when there's multiple of them getting aimed at you at the same time. It's like, oh God.
And then I feel like you got to be professional also. The point I'm getting to in my career, I don't want any more guns. Like people know we have guns. Kentucky's an open carry state, so you better have a gun.
When you go and visit the kids, what do you talk about?
I tell them my story, I tell them where I come from, and what y'all hear me say in my music, it's not for y'all to take and live. It's for y'all to understand that I don't want y'all to go through the same thing. I want y'all to learn from me. Like, but most times as I see us growing up, sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Like it's glitz and glamour, you know, the girls want to suck your you want, you know, get a little popularity, a little fame, but you know, police is on you more. You can't move how you used to move. It can't you just go to Walmart with your kids. It's just different.
That's gotta be stressful.
Yeah. When I go do these schools and I talk at these schools, most songs they know is the most disrespectful song. And I know I make way better music than that.
So I think that's a good point though, because it seems like right now in rap, it seems like the best way to blow up is the more violent you are, the more crazy you are, the more airplay the song's gonna get. Do you ever struggle with that? Because it's like, I wanna blow up, but also I wanna have a good message for the kids?
That's the main struggle. Reality with entertainment. It's consequences for this stuff that people's portraying to be at reality. All this beef and all this drilling, all this sliding, like somebody has to pay for this. And then I got guys that I'm not willing to sacrifice. I don't have pawns on my team. Like everybody, I want to be big, better. So I may need them one day. I don't want to just be the person everyone has to go to.
So as a leader, you feel like it's your responsibility to protect your team and not put them in bad positions.
Yeah.
You took us to a place. Where are we right now?
Man, we at next level, man. One of the hardest shops in the city. Come on, come tap in.
Back on that. I'm round with a pipe, don't stop it like you know we coming. I go play, control the paint, Andre Drummond. Don't got no favorite rapper, I looked up to my big cousin.
I take just one look at you, I know you season your chicken well.
I do. I got the season in my
You got to. He got to.
As do you.
You got to look around and pick a nice fit out. We're going to put that shit on, shoot a video. I'm going to show you how to do it in Louisville, Kentucky.
What do you look for when you're looking for a get up?
You got to go feet first. Unless you find something like so crazy, like, and you can just go with some white forces or something like that, you feel me?
I see you grab the off-black cough syrup shirt.
Yeah.
Why that shirt?
Just because I was just finding something.
You like
I don't
sipping?
sip cough syrup.
Okay. Because a lot of rappers do. I've met rappers that are smart normally, but after cough syrup are damn near retarded.
But I like the rap. So if I get off cough syrup, I'm gonna sound like
Chopped and screwed.
Way different. I done been off drink before and tried it. I just don't produce well off of
It
it.
doesn't help you in the studio.
No.
Kids back home might see people drinking cough syrup or brands like this and think cough syrup is cool. Unless you like making your IQ half of what it is, I'd recommend not to use it.
This is next level shit.
So to me, spending money is difficult. I'm a frugal person by nature, so like especially when I see like a $140 t-shirt, I'm like, oh my God, like this isn't gonna be good. Like I almost have to leave the store, you know what I mean? Is it hard for you to spend money on stuff like this?
Nah, cause I'm spending it on my craft. This is for my look, this is my costume. Say if you was an actor and you needed a Batman costume, $300. Good job.
Investment at the end of the day.
True, because rappers do have to uphold a certain image. Like, do you think a rapper can blow up nowadays with Walmart fit?
It depends on what you're talking about.
Have you ever done a real job?
Yeah.
What was your job?
I did construction, like, you know, like Dick's, somebody ordered a basketball rim from Dick's. Like, we'll come dig a hole, pour the concrete, you know, set the anchor, let it cure for two days, then come and put the basketball rim up. Whatever really I can do, I'ma do it. Like, I ain't no type of person that's just gonna be broke. Like, I know a lot of people nowadays don't wanna make no money. Like, if your pockets is flat, empty, bro, get a job.
People get like too proud to do certain shit. Like I made my first amount of dough doing lawn mowing. I would go door to door, knock on my neighbors' doors, mow the lawn, weed whack.
Hop in with my boy Sin. Gonna get this together. This is the next level shop.
1512 Bardstown Road. We're open 12 to 8 every day except Mondays. Y'all come check us out.
If you bring your Switch here, you get 20% off.
I said somebody just got killed by HBlock. The police is all over.
Do you know who got killed?
Nah. It wasn't none of my people. Like it's just literally happened though. It's just hot in that area.
Should we drive past, you think?
If I want to, I would not. Nah, don't do it because then it's gonna make it seem like we did it.
HBlock is a sketchy f***ing place, dude.
We were 8 minutes from the notorious spot locals refer to as HBlock, a place that the last time we were there, guns were upped in a drive-by shooting scare when we learned that nearby, a young man had just been gunned down in broad daylight. The fact that someone was willing to both kill a teenager and do it across the street from an elementary school just as kids were getting out of school speaks to a sad combination of recklessness and disregard for life.
Shantavion Bullitt was shot and killed on 28th Street and Garland Avenue around 4 p.m.
This incident kept us from visiting HBlock, so we instead drove to OBlock to tap in with Duke's posse. Here's what happened.
We were on our way to HBlock and we just got word someone just got shot and killed right there. One of the things we keep thinking about on this channel is what could be done in a city to reduce gun violence, because there are all these young men that die every single year that could have been a contributor, that could have been something, that could have been someone to the community could have been proud of. And we have men that are getting into these cycles, and the question is, how do you break a cycle? I think it starts with economics. I get really upset. I see the government, they send money overseas all the time. We just had a $90 billion bill go to different wars around the world. How much money would it take to put a manufacturing plant in Louisville, Owsley County, Kentucky, the poorest county in America? Because to me, once you give people solid economic ground, I think a lot of people gravitate towards that. We're 3 minutes from HBlock. We're gonna make a quick stop and come right back to OBlock.
I can show y'all exactly where it's at. Just FaceTime me.
Okay, sounds good. Some of the most dangerous places we've ever been are like the little pockets in a safe state. In South Dakota at Pine Ridge was super dangerous. In Des Moines, Iowa, that was super dangerous. Safe state, dangerous area. Last time we came here it was scary, and now next time we come here someone dies.
This shit happen every day.
Shootings happen almost every day?
Ain't no almost every day. A shooting happens 2-3 times a day. A lot of murder.
We're pulling up to OBlock of Kentucky. Last time we were here, there was a lot of people with guns, but if you actually look at the homes, this is the nicest project I've ever been to from the house appearance. I'm not saying crime doesn't happen, I'm not saying it's not hot here. And then we just came from HBlock where you saw a lot of boards on the windows, crackheads, and to me, housing projects like this are encouraging because this is decent living.
It's my next order's coming up right here.
Okay.
About the street up, he just gotta stay out of the way, stay out of jail and shit. He can be on boy, he's a little slow, but he's fast.
Yeah.
You know, I need to be a little off, but they're a little right. You feel
So
me?
when we were here 2 years ago, you guys were locked up.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
You were locked up as a 17-year-old?
Yeah, I got locked up when I was 16. I had got a assault charge.
What started the fight?
Nah, I shot somebody. I ain't fight nobody.
This happened at OBlock?
Yes, sir. Over in the park.
We was both in the little boot camp
Yeah.
for the scene too.
Like a juvenile school?
Yeah.
And what'd you learn while you're at the juvenile school?
Don't go back.
Did they get you in any sports or anything?
We played basketball. We went fishing and shit like that too.
Do you like fishing?
Hell yeah. I see you doing push-ups last time. Let's get it.
How many should we go for?
I can't do 20 straight. Let's do 10. It's 10 in a, nah, we gonna do 11.
1, 2, 3.
Big dog gotta eat.
Man, big dogs gotta eat something.
Let's talk about something serious, okay? As we were trying to go to HBlock, we found out some really bad news.
Then what happened?
Louisville police, like literally, if you summon me to court, I will testify that this man was innocent. I was with him the entire time. What is that like hearing that call?
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of frantic. Like, I don't want nobody losing their child. Any mother losing their child, like, you know, it hurts. When you come from where I'm coming from, you keep seeing all these kids down here and there. You wish you could just be the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck that shit. Let's get some money. Let's uplift the city.
Does that ever get depressing to hear that same story over and over and over again?
Yeah, because it gets to a point to where we like crabs in a bucket. Like now, I'm one of the hottest artists in the city. Like everybody wants to tag along. Everybody want to diss me. I'm getting disses from people I don't even know. It's just a whole lot of people that thinks that that's the way to diss people. To be like, the best way, like if you are gonna be in the streets, get your money and stay out the way. Like beefing stops the money. Like it's been so many times I done had deals and opportunities, and what I got going on and what I'm presenting myself as, a lot of people think that investing in me is like a liability, and they don't want to invest $1 million and $2 million in me, and I'm out here living like this, and you feel me? So that's why we doing this and showing them the difference of the city.
Why are so many people wanting to get into beef?
When I was growing up, it was about the drug dealers, about who got the money. Now it's about who killed the most people.
So the shooter.
The shooter is more praised than the boss, than the big dog.
Why is it that someone from here can't become a plumber or a real estate agent or run a fast food restaurant, be the manager at a McDonald's?
I feel like a lot of people can, because at my 9th grade year, I went to a private school and I got to see the difference of people's livelihood. Like when I grew up, I seen my uncle selling drugs, my mama selling drugs, my daddy selling drugs, and they all took care of the family. If I grew up, I had a doctor uncle, my mom's a lawyer, my dad's this, it would probably make me want to go that route because I see that it's possible and tangible to take care of the family.
So that basically that highlights the importance of a role model.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the satisfaction of when your granny's late on her rent and you can see your mother pay the rent and you know how she's paying. He's like, and if it ever comes to that time, I want to be that person of the family. I want to be the person to call on.
Two friends that we met last time, Cha-Cha and Slow Bucks, where are they?
They in federal, one's in West Virginia, they're both in federal prison, and they both in West Virginia at 2 different locations. Cha be home in like the next 2 years, Slow will be home in the next 4 or 5 years. We just holding it down for them and keeping the shit going. They were supposed to call in today, but Cha, somebody got stabbed in his jail and they put them on lockdown, he can't call. And then Slow Buck said they got the same thing going on in his jail, he can't call. And that's where people got to understand how people lose in touch with their family when they go to these federal facilities. Like this stuff happens to where you can't talk to your family for 3 months. And like, you know, once you're out of sight, you're out of mind. So you gotta kind of keep them energized and keep them alive in there, like, you feel me? So that, you know, that's been weighing a lot on me.
They were cool guys. We had a really great time last time we met them. What are they serving time for and how much time are they serving?
Slow Buck's got 10 years and he's gonna do, they have the new first Offenders Act, if it's non-violent, you get to do 60%. They've been in there about a year, so he's looking at another like 4 years, something like
And
that.
what do they accuse him of, or what do they book him for?
They accused him of conspiracy, controlled substance with some drugs, something he had nothing to do with. But when you in our position, they can paint a picture of you. As long as they can paint the picture, doesn't matter if it's the real Mona Lisa
So,
or not.
what is Cha-Cha away for?
Cha-Cha, he's away, man. We and him was together. We was riding one day. And, just profiling as usual. We got pulled over. He's a man of his word, stuck to the code and, took his charges, a little gun charge, a little nothing major. Trying to protect himself in a city full of violence. It's hard to, not do that.
Cha-Cha he's a white boy?
White
he's
boy.
relatively small. How is he doing in prison?
I ain't gonna lie, you gonna do in prison the same way you do in the streets. If you're a stand-up man in the streets, you're gonna be a stand-up man in prison.
Remember last time we thought a drive-by was about to happen? People started clutching?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was frightening.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was a different time. Like, I've been more calm and things. They don't try to make
You were more
peace.
heavy in the rap beefs at that time.
Yeah, I'm trying more to make peace now, like.
You want to introduce us to some of the crew?
Yep, I'm about to changing my fit and then we'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Chino Morton, it's our clothing brand.
Is that a person or is that just a cool sounding brand?
Cool sounding brand.
Okay.
And then got in God we trust, we always believe in God.
You're a religious man?
Yeah, got to. If you don't believe in God, you got some type of God. You're a God, my God, whoever's God. As long as you believe in a higher power, you got to.
In the 2 years since we've been here, what's changed in life? What's new? What's different?
I don't even know.
This is a question I want to ask, which is, you've been looking at the stats in Louisville. Triple-digit homicides the last 4 years in a row. How young were you when you heard your first shooting or saw your first shooting?
I was like elementary.
I don't remember. I
don't know the exact age. I was elementary though.
I was at a funeral and I was probably like 10. They just got shot up and I just started running.
Do you know what happened? Like what the story behind it was?
No, I don't know. It was just shooting. I don't know. It was like a little argument.
Yeah, a lot of shit. You don't even know it. Just be shit going down.
What part of Louisville is the most hot?
Yeah, I heard the West End.
Okay.
The whole West End.
It seems nice though, like it looks
Yeah, that's because they tore it down.
It used to be a project.
They took all the projects down and redid them. But it was bad there.
It's one of the nicest looking projects I think I've seen.
Yeah.
It used to be real. It used to be a project. They rebuilt it all back up.
Like a lot of people that live down here now, a lot of their family members lived down here when they was young.
In this neighborhood right here, my family go back 30 years.
As it got nicer, did it get safer?
No.
No.
Really? And how new is this?
Oh, they built this
Like
back
2 years ago?
Yeah, they was like early 2000s.
This is where we feel the safest at.
Yeah, I really feel safe. Safer.
Safer than if you go to the suburbs?
Yeah, safer than that.
Why is that?
I don't know. It is.
We just been here our whole life. That's where we been
Cause
at.
then when you live in the suburbs, you gotta worry about certain shit, other shit, motherfuckers looking at you early and shit. Down here, you can just be yourself and you safe. You got an opiate crisis here. It's bad.
Is fentanyl creeping in the city?
Yeah, it's up the whole state. It's bad here. It's been bad here though.
How long has fentanyl been in Louisville, you think?
Shit. I was in high school. I've been in high school for down there 10 years almost.
Like rocking the city though.
Like 2013. That's when it got worse.
What should be done about the homeless people? Like, if you were mayor, where do you put them? Where do they go? How do you let them live?
Yeah, it's a lot of abandoned buildings. I'll take some
They should get in like programs to help themselves first.
Give them a program.
They got
People gotta want that shit for themselves too though.
When you see money going overseas, like we just sent 90 billion overseas to wars, not in our country, and yet we have big crises in our own city. What does that make you think?
Joe Biden.
They didn't make me the president.
I need that.
So let's go back to the homicides. Like when you see record years, 4 years in a row, what does it make you think about the future of the city? And what does it make you think about gun violence?
I just mind my business.
How many funerals have you guys been to people that have gotten killed by gun violence?
I was just.
Shit, all my friends got, everybody I know that I lost got killed.
I've been to two. I lost my daddy to gun violence, so it's been in my whole life. You feel me?
What do you think about the H word?
What you mean?
Honky?
Oh shit.
HBlock, I give you the H pass. You my honky.
So it's like you said, nigga. So he's.
And speaking of HPass, we're launching a revolutionary new product. Isn't it beautiful? If you'd like the first bite at the apple of getting this, join the email list at TommyGMcGee.com.
Anywhere in the country now, you have the card.
Alright, just as soon as some shit go in, call Tommy G.
With great power comes great responsibility. You know?
So can we give you the pass?
What if I just say it in my head right now?
Say it.
Okay. What are some of your pet peeves, things that bother you, things that really grind your gears a little bit?
Somebody telling me something that they not gonna do. Like, I ain't gotta be on my time, it ain't gotta be perfect timing, but as long as you say you gonna do it, come through and do it, you gotta stand on your word.
Do you experience a lot of people not living up to their word or not being reliable?
Yeah, and that's why I be around the same people. Like every time you come visit me, we tap in, you gonna see the same new people. We ain't doing no recruiting, looking for nobody. Like we built on family, this shit's organic.
Let's go back to HBlock one more time. When will you go back there?
I ain't gonna lie, I go back really whenever I can. Like, you feel me?
Do you not live there anymore?
No, hell no. Like, but I still go back there and visit family and reminisce, old times.
What made you leave?
Well, it's just really, like, when you got a face like mine, anywhere I can go, I can go Subway, they gonna know me. Kroger, anywhere I go, they gonna know me. So with the life I live, I kinda gotta protect myself from everything, all the obstacles I got. From police to ops to anything, I gotta be on extra point than everybody else because I'm a known face.
Did that get exhausting? You constantly have to think about where you're going and who might be there and...
Nah, because this is what I chose. What you sign up for, it's like, you get a job description now. It's a 12-hour shift. It's gonna be boxes, heavy lifting, and you get in there and be like, man, I ain't wanna lift nothing heavy. This is what you signed up for. You've seen the job description, you know what's going on.
HBlock, thank you for welcoming us back to Louisville. Thank you for keeping us safe.
You know how we gonna keep you safe, man. I got a little white dog shit for you.
I have a dog that shits and it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, just a light little 5. It ain't that, you feel me now,
What's your hope for the future, dude?
My hope for the future is that the youth can understand and learn from our lessons and aspire to be something greater than what we've been. And my hope for me is to take this shit all the way to the top, really to be able to put my guys in position who do clothes, who do car detailing, who do boxing. All my guys that I can take in and the fame I get and the notoriety I get, spread it throughout my city so we can grow.
I said my nigga in the jails, he had cell, he officer boxing. Yeah. I'm a rapper just like Wayne, but in the streets I'm steady mobbing. Chose the streets of school, I'd rather spend than go to college. My little bitch is CNA, she slime Perkins in her pocket. Slide down the lane with something big and ugly, then it's rhyming. These niggas lame, don't let them you out like Mr. Crocker. My bitch keep acting up, I add another to my roster. Dreadhead, playing with that chop like he a roster.
There's perhaps no better alternative to the street life than combat sports. So we head to a boxing gym to talk to a professional boxer that grew up with HBlock Duke. Here's what he had to say.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
My nigga Big Sin right there, man.
When it comes to boxing, man.
The great Muhammad Ali from Louisville, Kentucky, but don't ever forget that shit. Like, we do that shit too. We got them guns, but we'll put them hands on you.
Right now in rap, you hear a lot of people that rap about, oh, we don't fight it out no more, we just shoot. To me, I think that's cowardly. Yeah. I feel like we need to go back to the old school fight. Because there's a lot less consequences. Like if I have a fight with someone, I get a bloody lip, he might get a...
But I'm gonna tell you how black fights go. It'll be a one-on-one, then somebody start losing, then somebody jumps in, then somebody gets shot.
Why?
I don't know.
Where's the honor in that?
I don't think people know how to control their emotions and anger. Okay. And I think it all started with the video camera. Once somebody can have you get knocked out for life, like, back in the day, I think he got knocked out. I heard he got knocked out. Nah, it's on my phone. Look, he just got knocked out.
And so for as long as you live there, people, oh, you're the guy that got the fuck.
It's the embarrassment part. I know a lot of people that done died behind fights. Like,
so they won a fight and then died.
Won a fight and died.
That's crazy.
I try to stay out of any altercation. I don't want to fight. If we're not in jail, we're not in court, okay, that's but any other way, I'm straight.
Plus, most things aren't worth fighting about. When everything's said and done, wasn't worth the risk.
Facts.
They tell me slow down cause I'm living too fast. Facts. Even if I change, might get haunted by my past. Facts. So focus on my money, try and put it in the stash.
So what got you into boxing?
So it was a guy in here. He actually passed away. His name was Troy. My friend was boxing. I wanted to go to the gym with him, but I never did. But what made me really pursue it is I saw them fighting in the restroom. They both boxed here. One of them, it was crazy. He hit him hard, right? Rattled him, knocked him in the restroom, and I was like, damn, I was trying to figure out how to do that. I was trying to figure out. Yeah. I pay attention to shit, so I'm wondering, how the hell did he hit him that hard? It was crazy. He was way bigger than him. So I came in this gym, and for real, what got me stuck into it was catching up. So my first 2 years, getting touched. So I'm like, shit, I lost. I can't quit now.
That's the thing about any good martial art. The first few years, the time you show up to the gym, you're gonna get beat down, you're gonna get tapped.
Yeah, that's the only way to get better.
But once you survive that and emerge, then it's like, okay, now you're the one putting on people.
Exactly.
How long have you been boxing for?
10 years. This will be 11 years this year.
What has boxing brought into your life?
It brought me a lot of peace, mind control, temper-wise, whatever you're going through, man, you can come in here and leave it all in here. Frustration, sadness. You can come in here and hit whatever you want to leave, all your their problems gone. So it's more like therapy.
Yeah, I always say the gym is my church.
Yeah.
Every time I leave that parking lot, I'm driving home, I'm relaxed. Someone cuts me off in traffic, I don't give a shit. I just feel good, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think boxing can bring to the youth?
It'll give them a strong mental. To keep something to work towards every day. Cause just something that small right there, you got to do it takes a lot of focus. And just that, what he's doing. So coming in here will build a strong mentality for a young kid.
HBlock, what's kept you from joining this gym?
I ain't gonna lie, what kept me from joining this gym? Like, cause like, I be knocking niggas out. Like, you feel my aggression? I'm already like that, so if I got any nicer, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I probably just go straight in the bar every night, knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Just on some this shit.
Kind of crazy is the better you get and the more dangerous you get at fighting, the less you actually fight.
Yeah.
Because you gotta walk away from fights.
Because you know what you can do.
Because you have a responsibility not to hurt someone.
Yep.
That's the balance. But like you said, like we growing up the same area, you know. Look, I'm probably the only one that like took this route out of everybody, you know.
Why do you think more of your friends didn't join you?
I didn't really promote this because I was losing. So my first 2 years, I didn't want nobody to know that I was boxing because I ran for questions like, what's your record? All shit like that. But now it's up. It is what it is.
My answer is he's been a leader. Like ever since we was young, elementary school, middle school, he has never been a follower. He always did him. Like you could tell when a person's gonna have their own path and be their own man and stand on what they want to stand on. And that's why we don't hang every day because we do two totally different things, have two different paths, but we have the same type of vision and drive. And once you see somebody that you came from yay high with though, doing this, you gotta respect it.
Because a lot of people, especially growing up at a young age, they're tempted to go the street route. Do you think boxing is something that can take them out of the streets and put them on a good path?
Yeah. I come from the same environment, same mentality. I just gotta use it in here.
You see the street in when he knocks somebody out. Yeah. it comes out of him, but he knows how to conduct himself. He's a professional.
What does boxing bring to the youth?
It gives them a place to go after school. Most of the kids that I deal with, I work with the kids that most people don't want to work with. You know what I mean? It gives them an outlet, it gets them off the street, gets them healthy, and it gives them something to work towards. This guy came to me, he was 8 years old, he was this tall. Okay, he's 12 years old now, he's gonna be the #1 fighter in the country by the end of the year.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He's like my son. I mean, I love this guy. He loves me back. I mean, I was adopted, so therefore, went out in life, I was pretty successful. Wanted to come back and give back. My son started boxing, started training him in a garage. From that garage, he became a youth WBC world champion, and through that, John Hill went to school with him. Then I started a lot of single parents. A lot of these guys had single parent homes. Started in my garage working with a lot of these young men. They became national champions, and we just grew the, I mean, look at the facility now, man. It's beautiful. We work with the Police Athletic League. I mean, I got a lot of cops that are friends, you know, when I was younger. Of course, I grew up in the neighborhood too, where it seemed like they were only there for bad things. So I think getting an understanding, a lot of these guys just get up and go to work just like us now. There's bad people everywhere you go.
Of course. Good
and bad. And I know, unfortunately, a lot more good than bad.
Yeah.
So when you come here and you work, you show up every day, there's rewards on it.
Combat sports, especially for boys that grow up with a dad in the household, it gives them purpose, it gives them confidence, and a coach can be, and a mentor can kind of replace a father in a little bit.
Absolutely.
When my pop passed away in high school, I had a room full of coaches I could go, and I knew that they had my back. That meant a lot to me. That helped with my healing process.
Absolutely. Give yourself a purpose. I mean, when you come to Louisville TKO, top-notch boxing, it's family. We're going to work hard, and you're going to win. It's going to give you a place to go after school, and we're going to be your second family. Been building champions since 2005, 2006.
I'm glad that there's men like you walking this earth, so thank you for what you do.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, man. Have a good day, okay?
In southwest Memphis, where police say 2 people have been shot and killed. It's been a violent 5 days in Shelby County, as we've sadly told you about at least 8 homicides happening since Saturday.
3 people were shot in the parking lot of a strip mall off Mill Branch in Whitehaven.
September 2nd, police say Bonds lured the White Station graduate using a social media app by pretending to be a girl. Once he was there, investigators say Bonds robbed and murdered the former Spartans lineman.
What are we doing? This should shake our entire community to its core.
You know how to fight? You want to fight one of them? You think you can?
I don't want to hurt anybody.
You want to hit that water?
You're in the danger hood in Memphis right now.
The most dangerous?
Yeah.
Every year we take the treacherous journey to document the most dangerous city in America. This year, Memphis, Tennessee holds the title as the most unsafe place in the country. It's a place where some people act like they are Grand Theft Auto characters, and perhaps no story better highlights the violence of Memphis than that of Ezekiel Kelly, the 17-year-old kid who went live on Facebook and proceeded to record himself on a shooting rampage.
Reign of terror started at 12:33 a.m. on September 7, 2022. Police say Kelly shot and killed 62-year-old Richard Clark. 1 minute later, Kelly is accused of shooting 44-year-old Lakeisha McGlathan while her father changed a flat tire. 1 hour and 40 minutes later, at 5:50 p.m., police say Kelly was live on Facebook as he shot Rudy Berger. The district attorney's office has Kelly's own mother call police to alert them of the alarming live stream.
According to some estimates, your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Memphis is 1 in 41, which to me sounds insanely high. And if you look at the numbers, ever since the events of COVID and George Floyd, Memphis has essentially gone crazy, doubling the murder rate if you compare the era of the 2010s to the 2020s. Today, we take you through the wild streets of Memphis so you can see for yourself what it's like in America's murder capital. This is a real and raw look at the city of Memphis. Let's get to it. What is it like being a funeral director in the most dangerous city in America?
It's very difficult and challenging. We see death every day. To see tragic death the way that Memphians are seeing death daily is really difficult.
Memphis has a really encompassing camera system. Everywhere you go, you see these blue cameras. We're gonna have to ask Jizzel about these, what he knows about them. We just saw on Reddit that one of the fast cash guys was killed. I don't know how many people are in the squad, if they even know each other, and what that guy was even doing to get killed. But it's definitely concerning. Jizzel, that's us in the Chevy. You see us?
Let's come out there. Hey, Huncho.
We just... What? Yo, what's up? You want me to pull up? Why does it feel like every car is about to kill us?
I don't know. Did you see him with a drum with a switch?
This guy?
Yeah.
Is he pointing with this gun where to go? Yeah. I'm not pulling into that f***ing house. I'm not pulling into that f***ing house. This is good. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm Tommy.
Jizzel.
Nice to meet you.
No, what's good?
We were here to meet Fast Cash Jizzel. He's a talented gangster rapper that sounds like this.
If you run this switch, gon' trip you up. That's what got Ricky killed.
He was really nice the few times I spoke to him on the phone, but today, something felt off. Tension and aggression were in the air. There were rumors floating around the city that fatal violence had happened only a couple hours earlier, so perhaps this crew had their guard up. Here's how the conversation went with Jizzel and the Fast Cash boys.
You got a bag in, on?
Block too high.
Hey, Cho. You ain't got, what you ski?
I don't like that. I like having a getaway plan.
Come on, go bring your car. Go bring your car. Come on.
I like having a getaway plan. I don't like being blocked in.
You good, bro. You good, bro.
Can I back in without getting blocked in? Okay.
Big dog gotta eat.
Big dog gotta eat. Yep. What's your name, man?
Pete.
Pete. Keegan. Good to meet you.
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Memphis seems like a treacherous place.
Yeah, you know, it got its parts, just like everywhere else. This shit, it don't matter where you go, it's always gonna have the bad.
So I got a question. This is more of a personal question, but how often do you guys talk to your mom?
Every day.
You see her in person or call her?
In person and call her.
How important is your mom to you?
Shit, that's super important. She made me, goddamn. But still, it don't matter how busy you gotta check in with your people. You the ones who really love you.
If I were to say, like, the 13, 14, 15-year-old kids are the most reckless.
Reckless. I don't know about reckless. They just misunderstood. I wouldn't say reckless. They just misunderstood.
Good to see you. You're a Marine?
I am, yeah.
What made you join?
You know, trying to do something, trying to make something out of myself, plain and simple. You know, because I finished high school in Port Arthur, Texas. Got kicked out of high school, taken to jail in 10th grade. That was in Port Arthur, Texas.
So you are the district attorney.
Yes.
In the most dangerous city in America. What is that like?
It is definitely challenging, but I will say this, there is some bright news on the horizon, because starting in the last quarter of 2023, crime has started to come down. Still unacceptably high, but at least the trend lines are in the right direction.
They'll rap about, like, I was terrorized in the city. And they're like, it's not a shameful statement, it's like almost a proud statement.
I've never seen a child come into this world that wasn't acting like a child, like a baby. But I've never seen one come into this world that wanted to be a shooter. But somewhere in that space between that baby entering this world and coming into their teenage years or later, the norm, what is normal, shifted.
Yes.
Their norm shifted. That's what happened with me.
A lot of them talk about it's the parents, right? And they will say, we need to do a better job of parenting, and they say we need to teach our kids personal responsibility and personal ethics, and that's a big part of it.
So one trend is that people seem to not want to knuckle up anymore.
We use our hand, man. We like to use our hand.
I think that's a better way to do it.
We good with our hand. Yeah. You know how to fight? You want to fight one of them? You think you can?
I don't want to hurt anybody.
You want to hit that water?
I've done a cage fight before.
Hit that water, man. Go on, hit that water. Go on. You want to get in there?
The wall always wins.
The water. You finna hit that water.
He said he hit that cage.
From an outsider, like if I tell somebody I'm going to Memphis, they feel like I'm just gonna automatically die.
Damn.
I'm not kidding you. But do you guys feel like it's risky? Like do you feel like you have to roll around a certain way?
We were born here, so this shit just feel like waking up, putting our pants on. You straight, you stamp, it land. Murder ain't God, man. Land. That's how we get down in the murder 8 in Memphis. Man, you know what's going on, man.
They call us the murder 8.
Tap in. I'm the murder 8 God. You're murder 8 boy, man. You know what's going on. Motion, no commotion, man. Motion boy.
What the fuck, dude? How many dudes are in that house?
Dude, there were like 40 dudes there.
Yeah, our first taste in Memphis is kind of what I expected. There's a lot of people, I guess I can't say too much, but a lot of people doing sketchy things in the background. I wasn't sure what Jizzel and his crew were going through that night, but I have to say it was a bit stressful at the house. Every car that passed felt like a drive-by shooting was about to happen. But I was only there very briefly. The people that live there every single day, the reality is they have a lot of stress on their shoulders, and it's no surprise that Memphis is ranked as one of the most stressful places in the country. How do you walk the line between not contributing towards mass incarceration, but then also getting certified threats off the street?
Nationally, and in Tennessee, and in Shelby County, for the last several decades, we had gone on a mass incarceration binge. What I want to do is refocus on the violent crime and the repeat offenders, but we've got to temper it. We've got to do both stick and carrot, right? So on the carrot side, another initiative that we started that I'm really excited about is something we're calling meaningful supervision. We are folding in rehabilitative interventions into our plea deals. Someone may get probation, but it's not going to be just probation. It's going to be get your GED, or substance abuse counseling, or mental health treatment if that's indicated, or at least job training, job placement, maintain gainful employment for a certain period of time, that kind of thing. And the quicker they do those things, the more open we will be to a motion to reduce their level of supervision or to end their probation.
All right, folks, day 2 in Memphis. We have the proper lunch here, the glizzies. Keegan already had one.
Yeah.
How is it?
It was pretty good.
Yes, last night was sketchy, but we're excited for some new opportunity here. We're showing up to a guy named Big Scat, who has movement in the area. Apparently he brings a lot of people out when he shoots his music videos, which is what we're gonna go see. He said, pull up, let's eat, and let's go. What can you tell us about Memphis?
In this area, It's real friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Southern hospitality.
Yep, Southern hospitality.
Some queens are in the area, I can tell.
Period.
Some people say this is the most dangerous city in America.
No, it's what you make of it in what area.
But you still have to be careful. Any
Regardless.
area, wherever area you have to be careful.
Any other final thoughts?
No, just be safe.
Just be safe. Man, they cool people. You know what I'm saying? Shows a lot of love.
Now, I can honestly say I love the Tennessee Southern hospitality. People here, for the most part, have been very nice, welcoming us in, and it's like a nice, charming feel Tennessee has, so I like it. Let's head to the block and meet Big Scat. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Tommy.
What's going on? I'm scared.
Nice to meet you. What do we got going on today?
Man, I'm finna shoot a video too though. I had a cameraman pulling up. While you doing it, we gonna shoot a video too at the same time.
That'd be good. Can we say where we're at right now?
Yeah, we in South Memphis right here.
Okay, is it just me or when random cars start speeding by, do you guys get a little bit of spidey senses like what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. You got to. You know, you're on the danger hood in Memphis right now.
The most dangerous?
Yeah, the most dangerous hood.
It just look good now. They remodel it. You see that? They look like.
So is that Section 8 right there?
It look like that though.
This a band that like we used to get our haircut out here when we was a kid.
Why do they call you Big Scat?
Drifting scat packs and shit.
He a driver.
This what nigga used to get that haircut at. We ain't gonna be in this thing, motherfucker.
You be in here all day. You
like
be at 12.
Like we'll be in this motherfucker out here. 3 to 12. He got 20 motherfuckers in there. One barber cutting hair.
How long ago was that?
They probably I said like 3 years ago. You know, I just got out, just did 3 years.
Good to meet you.
That one of the hardest video niggas in the motherfucking city, man.
One of the main ones, FTY. Anything regarding the city, you just saw my shit. FTY, man, the biggest.
You did Shot a Flow.
Shot a Flow 1, 2, 3, Bird Boy, Free Young Boy. I did all those.
Whoa, is that Baked Bizzle?
Yeah, that's Bake right there.
I knew it. What's up, Baked Bizzle? Baked Bizzle. Let's get a zoom in on this. That is some hardware you don't find at the store.
You know how we probably.
Right here on Sunday, they had church in this joint right here. This joint we come hoop at, we be chilling up in this joint right here. So I was in the feds.
You were in prison for 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. I was in the feds. I just got out though. Can't even go out of town right now until I got to do a show or a feature or something. No, Pooh Shiesty, man, my blood cousin, man, waiting on to walk out the door.
Pooh Shiesty is your blood cousin?
Yeah, my blood cousin.
Okay. How long is he going away for?
He had a little sin. He finna come out next year. It's over with though.
So you see guys in the game, let's just say Dirk as an example, guys that have made it wildly successful in rap but still can't get out of the street, they still have those ties that can put them away. What do you think about that?
Yeah, shit, that was hard. See, I see what's up with Lil Dirk, you hear me? His friend wearing a wire. This crazy shit you do, you gotta watch these niggas though.
With so much snitching happening in the rap world right now, I wanted to learn more about confidential informants and the incentives they have to snitch. So I spoke to Brian Owens, a guy who Memphis PD tried to turn into an informant, but he stood on business. Here's what he had to say.
What do you think about the practice of turning people into confidential informants?
Oh, I hate it. So to become a confidential informant, you either get arrested and they get a charge, they get a minor charge. So my confidential informant got caught with a needle, and then she flipped on me and made me look like a dope dealer. And that's how she had to get at least 3 people like me for her charges to get thrown out. The other way is here in Memphis, you sit there and you watch people and you actually get paid out. So the way you get paid out is every time a place gets raided, there's so much drugs that are found, right? So you get a cut, a percentage of whatever the drugs are worth. If there's vehicles that are confiscated, you get a percentage of the vehicles. Guns that are confiscated, you get a percentage of that. But what you really get paid out is if they find cash. That's where your highest percentage of payout is. People are trying to survive however they can survive. And surviving means not doing jail time, like I understand, I get it.
What's the advantage of being a confidential informant? How much time is typically reduced from their sentence?
The cases are thrown out.
So it is a get out of jail free card.
It's a get out of jail free card.
You know they call me Big Scat, man. We still spin our block. Shit don't stop. Carla Bragg got shot. Brrr. You know them sweets go fast. You gotta say it for me.
The brrr. I can't make a switch noise. I haven't really practiced.
You gotta say. Yeah, you see how fast it is?
That's fast.
Yeah, how fast you get hit up.
Is that free nuke?
Yeah, man, free nuke, man. Free nuke Bizzle, man.
Like nuke as a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, like nuke, yeah.
Like he's gonna nuke your spot?
Yeah, he gonna nuke your shit. I'm gonna nuke your shit too about it.
Freedom members, the fastest.
Trade.
Shit, you just gotta watch out for them boys. You know, they hot, they already, I don't know, I don't know what type of shit the police be on around this time. I told you in the danger in the city right now.
Have you heard about the Scorpion unit?
Yeah, I heard about them.
They're no longer in business?
I don't think so.
They cancel them.
The Scorpion unit. Them the boy that supposed to beat somebody up or something?
Yeah, they beat the hell out of somebody. Actually killed the guy.
Tell me about the Scorpion unit and the disbanding thereof of it.
So the Scorpion unit was one of these, specialized units that was going to be doing roving patrols in certain neighborhoods and was, encouraged to be very, very aggressive. And there have been instances around the country where these specialized units have led to abuses. When I got hit with the Tyree Nichols case just a few months after I took office, we looked into it, and the Memphis Police Department looked into it, and there were abuses.
Memphis PD's Scorpion unit was touted as a group of elite police that was initially celebrated for their aggressive approach to crime. However, stories of abuse of power and heavy-handed behavior started piling up, and the final straw for them was the Tyree Nichols case. What started as a traffic stop ended with Nichols suffering a brutal beating in which, while crying out for his mom, 5 officers from the Scorpion unit literally beat him to death. This horrific case put an end to the Scorpion unit.
No, that's the camera.
He told me to just jump out and get the blue brush truck. They spot getting hit right now.
Yeah. Someone's getting raided right now, I guess.
You the film?
We're news.
Shooting a music video and something like that?
No, we're news.
What then?
We're news.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
A permit though?
Yeah.
Brother, come on. He said we need a permit to be out here? What do you need a permit to breathe air to be alive too, dude? What the fuck is that? He just says we need a permit to live out here. Okay. Alrighty then.
We shooting a video for Scat. We shooting it for Scat. Y'all asleep.
Why are people so aggressive in Memphis, dude?
I don't know, these folk crazy as hell, but they ass sleep.
The police were aggressive, the citizens were aggressive. Everyone's a little uptight, huh?
I'm from here, and I just had to get rowdy with them. It's just...
What do you encounter on a daily basis to stay safe here?
To stay safe, or what do I encounter as far as how dangerous the city is? Because it's never really safe. I mean, like, an example, like just a month ago, I was at a video shoot and a shootout occurred.
Nothing lasts forever, now my heart is bleeding.
And I still got to get out and make my money because it's your way of life. Shit, this is how you make your money. You just got to try to move cautious. I was moving with security anyway. I moved with security, but I mean, what good does it do if they hit the corner real fast, brr, 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 switches and shit. So it's like, you on the battlefield when you come outside. When you step out the door in Memphis, you on the battlefield. How much more you got to see? You just saw that between me, the artists, me, the people just out here, the police. It's just chaos.
It is chaos.
Everybody crazy. I know y'all still trying to program everything that's going on because it's a lot, but...
How treacherous of an area is this right now?
Like, we need to get going type shit, like right now.
Even with the police that close? How is it as a woman in Memphis?
You have women out here that act like men. I mean, they carry, when some of them carry switches like the men, some of them just tote, guns for protection. Like me, I just tote for protection.
People think, oh, if the city's really dangerous, that violence just happens to you. And when you're in places like this, random violence is increased, but overall, it's the guys like this that are choosing to be in the streets that are gonna be the victims of it. It's not just some random grandma. That's a very rare case to be an innocent bystander of this violence. But even being with these guys, like they'll tell you like, nah, you're safe, you're with us. No, that actually is more dangerous because you're the one with enemies in the city, not me. And so being around you is actually, we become an unintended target. So I guess we're at some sort of barber shop right here. What's up, brother? You ever do a mullet before?
Nah.
Dude, if I grow this out long enough, I bet you could give me a good mullet.
A mullet?
A mullet.
Oh, the one in the back, like a shad. Yeah, I can do a shad. Yeah.
Sure. Please come here for a second. What's your haircut called?
A shad. We call it motherfucking Gucci in Memphis. You hear me?
Can you tell us where we are right now?
We in South Memphis.
What's it known for?
What we known for is getting a whole lot of money.
Okay, how is it being a mom raising kids in Memphis?
It could be hard, depending on what, like the, the area and who your kids surround themselves around.
Okay, so how old are your kids?
My son 15 and my daughter 8.
Okay, so your son's starting to enter that zone of one route or another.
Yeah.
How do you encounter that as a parent?
Well, I've been talking. At first, I was getting on. I try to talk to him more, so he could be open with me more, so he won't run to the streets to look for it. Be at home with it, because it can't get wild.
We have to ask ourselves why Memphis has become so dangerous. Here are a few of the top theories. First, Memphis ranks number 2 in the nation for poverty, and it usually follows that poverty and violence go hand in hand. Next, law enforcement has gotten weaker here. In 2011, Memphis PD had nearly 2,500 officers report for duty, while in 2022, they had just about 1,900. Recruiting struggles is a troubling trend that is reflected across the country in what some are calling the George Floyd effect. And finally, 63% of Memphis households are single-parent homes. The numbers show that a boy growing up in a single-parent household is many times more likely to engage in criminal behavior and go to prison. All of these factors make a perfect storm for a dangerous and violent city.
Well, it seems like right now, culturally, for a young man in an area like this, everything is glorified. To do all that crazy shit is glorified.
It really is, but that's why I'm trying to get somewhere better.
Some of that has to be done outside the criminal justice system, right? We can't really fix all of that. So, to give you an example, we're working with the school system to address chronic truancy. Chronic absenteeism is a real problem. And if the kids aren't in school, they're going to get into trouble. And so we do these monthly call-ins where we call in the parents and the kids of the real chronic absentee cases. And, we kind of use a carrot and stick approach. In the extreme cases, the parents can be prosecuted.
What emphasis do you place on family structure for some of the outcomes we're seeing today?
Family structure is vitally important. I would love, in the dream world, for everyone to have an opportunity in a 2-parent household, right? Or just 2-parent involvement.
So what is it? We have that sweet, cuddly baby that you just want to hold and nourish. And then a few years later, 14, 15 years later, they're on the street with a gun, skipping school, wearing shiesty masks and causing havoc in their community. What happened? What is going on with these kids?
Well, somebody stopped holding and cuddling them. And they were left unprotected, right? And think about it, right? Knowledge exploration, you get it from other fellow gang members who also have been through the ACEs, through the traumas of adverse childhood experiences. And nobody has intervened and cut off the root of those seeds.
How do you feel just as a person being alive right now?
And I feel great being alive. I've been through so much, you hear me? When I just got out of jail, I changed the whole lot. Before I went to jail, I was really a beast. I was terrorizing a lot of, But now, I'm calm down on the murder shit, trying to get rid of take care of my family, my homeboy.
So you were on demon time before?
Yeah, I was on demon time for sure.
What was that like?
That was rough, I ain't never got, we were doing all the punishing,
It feels like it would feel shitty being on demon time. Like you wouldn't feel that good as a person. Like your heart wouldn't feel that good.
It feel good to me. Like I tried the whole lot. This time when I just got out of jail, trying to get rich, get rich, take care of my homeboy and my family. So
how often do you have to keep in touch with the PO?
She like once a month. Like once a month. Every second week of the every month.
Is there any habits you've changed or life schedule you've changed since you've got out on parole?
Yeah, since I got out, I've been focused on strictly music.
So in Memphis, I feel a little bit of an aggressive vibe, and I kind of feel that a little bit from you. Like you have a kind of an aggressive vibe to you. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I be having kind of aggressive. Yeah, I be dupe. I get mad real fast. So,
do you feel like you need to be aggressive just to survive in the streets here?
Yeah, around here, shit, you just gotta be how you be around here. These dimes around here.
How often you talk to your mom?
I live with my mom. I talk to her every day. She just called me, talking about the police hot over there. Don't go over there right now.
Do you have a good relationship with your mom?
Yeah, they're my first lady. I love her a lot.
I got something for you. So, I know you just got out, so I brought a little gift for you, okay?
Yeah.
Use this wisely, okay? You know what that is?
Nah.
H-word pass. Open it up. That's a gold ticket for you to say honky whenever you want. Hey, H-pass is available at TommyGMcGee.com. If you want to give one to your relative, your friend, you can say the word. I know you want to say it. You're like, huh, huh, huh. Now you can say honky.
You like honky.
Hey, welcome to the club. You got it for life, okay?
Send them up for sure.
Appreciate you, brother. So folks, this was a look into the most dangerous city in America, Memphis, Tennessee. Anything you want to leave the people with, brother?
Brother, fuck that crazy. Go follow my IG, Big Scat to see it, man. You stand on top, so you're free to God.
Wish you the best, brother.
Say brother before you leave.
Oh, I'm gonna try and make.
Nah, brother.
I can't roll the R's. That's why I don't speak Spanish that well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool,
I say
cool.
barrio, not
try one
barrio.
More time. Try one more time.
Brr.
All right, brr. Fuck that crazy.
I guess the age-old cliche hasn't changed, which is you get to become what you want in this life. And I get it. Some people are born in fucked up neighborhoods that the odds are stacked against them. But that doesn't mean you can't impact the world in a good way. Your actions, your choices, they compound. Whether it's in a good direction, where if you're in real estate, you get one property, turns to 2, turns to 4, turns to 8, and suddenly you're changing your life. Or in bad ways, like you get 1 felony, 2 felony, 4 felony, 8 felony. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's true. Is your choices matter. Memphis is a wild place. And anyone that grew up in the slums here, holy shit. I have no idea what it's like to grow up in such a chaotic environment, but what I do know are the universal laws apply to every single human, which is your good choices compound and your bad choices compound.
What does your first hit of meth feel like?
Superman. Now we are seeing students as young as first grade who have had drug issues.
What % of guys that are slaying you think waste their shit?
I just assume everybody.
Online it says that Omaha is the most drug-addicted city in America. Does that surprise you?
No.
The United States of America is facing a massive drug crisis. In 2021, over 106,000 people died from drug overdoses. This is up 14% from 2020. The main culprit in this story is fentanyl.
Next to the fentanyl crisis wreaking havoc in communities across the country, overdoses, drug seizures, and concerns continue to grow from coast to coast.
The victim can be seen buying the fentanyl, then walking over to the front door of the gas station before collapsing.
A snapshot of America's fentanyl crisis. An average of one person every 10 hours dies in this city of a fentanyl overdose.
A lot more people are dying, and it's in a lot of the drug supply, and people are doing it without knowing they're doing it.
Fentanyl was created in 1959 by Dr. Paul Jansen to be a more efficient alternative to morphine, and it's used in hospitals to help with surgeries and pain management. Due to its potency and how cheap it is to produce, drug dealers cut their products with fentanyl to stretch it and make it stronger. The journey of fentanyl to the United States is as follows. Much of it is created in China and India, and it's sold to Mexican criminal organizations like the Sinaloa cartel. It's then smuggled across the border, and it's been flooding the American streets. Today, we visit the most drug-addicted city in America, Omaha, Nebraska, top in the nation for meth, cocaine, marijuana, and heroin. We speak with addicts, people in recovery, drug dealers, and law enforcement. Let's hit the streets. First, we stop at University of Nebraska, Omaha to speak with Coalition RX, a nonprofit dedicated to reducing drug use.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carrie.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We're We're seeing big pharma on the streets, and we're seeing a lot of drugs, mainly fentanyl. And the bad thing about fentanyl is just little grams to kill you.
If you look at a drug dealer like a business operation, what's in it for them to lace things with fentanyl?
It's cheap, and it gives you a good kick of high.
It's one of the most dangerous drugs we've ever seen.
How is fentanyl getting into this country? Does anyone know the source, where it comes from, how it gets here?
The drugs are being manufactured in China, and they're being sold to the groups like Sinaloa in Mexico, and then trafficking it across the border.
Federal agents found 300,000 fentanyl pills and 11 pounds of fentanyl powder. Authorities say the SUV has crossed the U.S.-Mexico border multiple times.
Now we are seeing students as young as first grade who have had drug issues. Oh, big pharma, in my mind, they are the people that needed to be held accountable. They've been getting off scot-free, if you ask me.
My son passed away when he was 18 from an accidental oxycodone overdose right here on this campus, actually. He had just finished his freshman year on a full academic scholarship here, and from what I can tell, he was experimenting with drugs, I believe because of some stress he was under with grades and different things. And he went to sleep one night after getting some oxycodone from another student, and he didn't wake up that morning.
If we meet a drug dealer today that bolsters his business with fentanyl, what would be your message to that drug dealer? What would you like to say to him?
Well, I want them to think about their own child or their niece or nephew or the kid next door. Would they want that kid's life to end because of what they're doing to make a buck? They're killing people's kids.
Addiction is giving up everything for one thing, but recovery is giving up one thing for everything.
How many people in this room has either had a family member or know of someone that has overdosed in their circle?
Yeah.
Since there's fentanyl in a lot of things, you can carry naloxone. So what you do is you put it into your nasal cavity. I don't have the test.
I put this up their nose.
You put this part, and then you just push down, and it will spray.
Corporal Crane was equipped with the nasal spray Narcan, a prescription medicine that rapidly reverses the effects of an overdose.
Thanks, you guys.
Take care. Next, we had to speak to a former drug dealer that can give us insights on how narcotics are moving through this area. So we're heading to a trap house in Omaha, talk to a dealer, get inside their head. Tell me about the drug scene in Omaha.
It's pretty active right now. I mean, when you hit us up saying that there's an epidemic level, I honestly thought to myself, I was like, well shit, the drugs have always really been here. One of the big things right now is meth, a lot of overdoses.
Does that make you nervous being in the game?
This made me a little nervous, not gonna lie, because nobody really understands what they're doing nowadays, you know what I mean?
What do you view as the impact of fentanyl coming into the game?
It's honestly a travesty because it just kills people.
So what percent of guys that are slaying you think lace their shit?
I just assume everybody, because at the end of the day, when they get it, they themselves sometimes don't know if it's been stepped on or cut or anything, you know what I mean?
Tell me about the journey of how drugs get to America and how Omaha is a central point of that.
The way I understand it is just because we're on I-80, Interstate 80, everything gotta come and go through here at some point in time. That's why, like Nebraska, they call it the gauntlet, because we make so many drug busts on the interstate.
Have you ever felt bad for a customer?
At the end of the day, people are grown. It's their own responsibility to handle their shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do the drugs, not let the drugs do you, whatever it is you're doing.
And what made you decide to get into the game?
I did it out of necessity, like out of survival, because I lost my job, a lot of different things were going on, I got in trouble with the law, and I was just trying to figure myself out.
And what kind of things went down in this house that we're at?
This place, man, everything used to go down here. Literally everything. Meth, coke, crack, weed, everything. Like, I got out in 2019, but I went away before it ever even got raided.
What was your childhood like?
It was pretty regular.
Yeah. Do your parents know what you've been up to?
Do they know everything? No, but my mom, I love my mom, so she has an idea.
Does it surprise you to hear that Omaha is the most drug-addicted city in the country?
It kind of does.
Big Pharma, what role do you think they play in this whole game?
I think they play a big role in it, because a lot of the stuff that people are exposed to wasn't around before them.
If you came face to face with a mother of someone that has died from drug overdose, what would you say to her?
Sorry for your loss. I mean, the person makes their own choice at the end of the day. Nobody forced them to do that. I feel sorry for them.
Is there like a code on the streets, like most dealers won't deal to kids, or do you know of any guys that'll sell to a 5th grader or a 6th grader?
I think if anybody got the money, anybody gonna serve it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If you could retire from this profession, what would you get into?
I'd like to do what you're doing.
Next, we head to a part of Omaha where drug addicts and homeless people are living in tents on the street to get their story and hear what their life is like.
Omaha is known as the most drug-addicted city in America.
It is. I'm with the outreach program. I'm a psychologist. Fentanyl is the worst thing in the world. They used it when they put you under to do surgery. They quit using it when it disappeared off the docks. They went to Mexico. It comes back to the United States. They stomp on it, which stomping means they mix it with other things. Young cats like you get it.
What can you tell us about life here?
Difficult, hot, resources are slim.
Do you survive out here all day?
Yeah, I'm here 24/7.
What gets someone to a point that they're willing to be outside in a tent in 90-degree heat?
To get away. Sometimes it's better to be out here than it is to be in an abusive situation. And guess what? It could happen to you two guys too.
What's the drug that's running through Omaha right now?
Meth, crack, there's some cocaine and weed. Pretty much anything you want to find is pretty much everywhere.
Right here.
I got out of the situation that I was in and ran out of funds, so I got stuck here until I can get enough funds up to be able to get into a place.
People are bad. They've had a bad situation, but sometimes the system doesn't allow that.
What could the system change, or what could be better about the system?
Other psychologists, psychiatrists, outreach programs, hospitals where they can take their medication, etc., etc. They can live a normal life.
This is kind of the Skid Row of Omaha, I would say.
Hell yeah, this the bottom. I can't get my fucking ID. They f***ing with me. They keep talking about they care about the people that's homeless. They don't want you to put your tents up nowhere. Why the f*** we can't put our tents up nowhere and y'all not trying to help us?
I had suspicions about this guy, so I called the Sienna Francis house to see if he worked there. They said he was not a psychiatrist on staff. He was a patient. Today we meet John, a former addict helping other people on the path to recovery outside the Sienna Francis house, which is a place leading the charge on helping the homeless, but also one of the highly concentrated areas of drug addicts in the city. It's a sketchy place that plays a central role in this story.
The most drug-addicted city in America is arguably Omaha, Nebraska. Does that surprise you to hear?
That's the first time I've heard that. I know it's bad here, the fentanyl epidemic, the opioid crisis. I know it's known for the methamphetamine use, but yeah, it's getting worse and worse.
So I've got a for-profit counseling agency, Halo Counseling Center. I've been doing that for about the last 8 years, started that in 2015. So we do a lot of work with like the criminal justice system. Most of our referrals come from probations, drug courts, veterans courts, things like that. It's insane. I mean, our business just continues to grow. I started off with just me, myself, and I, and now we're up to 8 counselors, 5 offices, and we still can't keep up.
What got you into this?
So I got my own history. In 2006, I was out on the streets smoking meth. I was involved in a raid September 11, 2006, and was arrested, charged with conspiracy to distribute 500 grams of meth. So I was just with the guy that was doing it, basically. I was his right-hand man. So
that's where it started for me, where my sobriety got started, was that treatment facility right there. There used to be a lot of tents out here. If we end up walking down farther that way, you'll see a lot of tents and everything where the people choose not to go into the shelter. You know, they're either not ready yet or it's just not for them.
How did you become sober?
I got arrested, which is my sober date, August 26th of 2020, and arrested for methamphetamine. I went to jail for 6 months, and I've been battling drug addiction for probably the last 10 years. And so I was arrested, sat in jail for 6 months. I came over here. I was here for 7 months, and then went to the halfway house, and then just been trying to get my life back together slowly but surely.
It seems like jail is a lot of people's sober day.
Yeah, absolutely. Some sort of higher power, man, that gave me the option to do a program that we offer here, and if I graduate that program, I get the felony removed from my records.
Once I got into jail, it was almost a sense of relief because I had attempted sobriety, some feeble attempts, didn't really reach out to get any real help. Then when I was charged federally, then it just became a fear factor. Once you see the United States of America versus John Sapensky, that tends to tighten some things up in the old body there.
What does your first hit of meth feel like?
Superman, euphoria, energy. I was at work, I was mowing lawns, and I had a hangover from the night before, and my boss was like, dude, what's wrong? What's going on, man? Usually, you're doing a good job at work. Man, I got a hangover, I feel like crap, whatever. He's like, go talk to my brother. So I went and talked to the brother. He pulls out a bag of meth, took a big old snort, and I'm mowing lawns like nobody's business. I'm running around with a weed eater and just tearing people's lawns apart. It was glorious.
So it started out pretty innocent.
Yeah, within weeks, I'm staying up for days on end. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I got to work at 6. I need to get more dope. Can't find any more dope. Can't go to work. And the cycle began.
My first experience with it was I was using marijuana at the time, and my friend came over, and I took a hit of meth, and it really didn't do anything for me then. I don't know if it was because I was already prescribed amphetamines, legal amphetamines. And then years down the road, after I got into some trouble in a different city, I was on probation and I was kind of trying to be clean, and a girl said to me that I was seeing at the time, she said, well, this will make sex better. Of course, I'm all for it. You know, if it's gonna make sex better, why not?
How'd you find your way here? What's your story?
I got in trouble with the law. I was addicted to meth for like 13 years.
What was your first introduction into meth? How'd you start that?
When I was 16 years old, we used to drink a lot with my friends and stuff, and I got introduced to it one night. It was like something to just stay awake, to party more, and then it became like an everyday thing. I went to jail.
How long did you serve?
I was in there for 3 months.
Did that help you on the road to sobriety?
If I would have got out and just went back on the streets, I'd probably be back on drugs right now.
What should the punishment be for a dealer that's selling people meth?
Definitely jail time.
What was the low point of your meth journey?
Right before I came here, I lost custody of my girls. I lost the love of my life. I'm facing like 17 years in prison right now. If you're struggling with drug addiction, you got to find your higher power. You got to believe in something higher than you. If you need help, it's always nice to reach out to somebody that you love and tell them the problems you're going through.
Our next stop is talking to drug dealer Shakedown, who is currently facing federal time for her narcotics operation. We wanted to talk to someone that had hands-on experience with fentanyl. Here's what we learned.
How would you describe yourself?
Just try to get a dollar, take care of my people.
So what are you currently up against right now?
Facing about 9 to 10 years, manufacturing, methamphetamine, fentanyl, cocaine. I've spent 5 years already in prison. You know what I mean? This is federal time, so it's gonna be different.
Do you think there's any shot of beating the case, or what are you looking at?
No, I don't think so. It's nothing that's gonna stop me from going to prison for some time. I ain't started, really hustling, like selling narcotics and whatnot until 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Before that, I was hitting licks, like robbing people, going to people's cars, going to people's houses, doing what I could to just stay afloat. I was introduced to selling drugs, and I was like, damn, I ain't gotta beat nobody up no more. I ain't gotta do all this. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta do all this, put my life at risk, put your life at risk. You know what I mean? You put people through that, you put people's kids through that.
Have you ever felt bad for a customer?
Before I ever started selling fentanyl, I lost my girlfriend. My girlfriend before this, I didn't give a I was like, if I'm gonna lose somebody, y'all gonna lose somebody. I kind of like numbed up after a while, like you.
What are the drugs that are going through Omaha right now? Like, what are the biggest drugs that people are selling?
Fentanyl super heavy right now. They don't even want heroin no more. Fentanyl is synthetic heroin. That's what they're going for. They want that shit immediately.
What was your childhood like?
I was in the system. I was locked up. Like, I've been locked up since I was 14.
What were you booked for?
Distributing and conspiring to confederate methamphetamine, fentanyl, and cocaine over 400, but less than 700 grams.
How much money does all that cost?
That'd be like 50,000.
And then what can you flip that into?
You get 50,000 straight up, but you ain't find people, you gonna flip that to 150,000 easy.
The first hit of fentanyl, what is that like?
If you are constantly a person that deals with trauma and traumatic situations, it's down for a minute, you know what I mean?
Do you think most drug users and even drug sellers are running away from trauma, and drugs are kind of the way to like patch up the pain?
Hell yeah. I feel like it's never the drugs, it's the experiences that you've been through that made you, gravitate to that.
Earlier this morning, we met with the mom of a kid who overdosed, and it's just her son's death has impacted the whole family. It has a trickle effect. What would you say to the parents of people that have overdosed?
I've been through it, so it's like I don't, people make their own choices, and you just gotta stop them from making those choices, not by telling them what to do.
What's the youngest person you would say that has come to buy drugs from you?
13, 14.
What does it cost for a serving of fentanyl?
If you buy it in bulk, I can get it for $1.25.
And what do you sell it for?
$30.
I wish you the best.
I appreciate you.
Tell me a little bit about your story.
Well, I was living out in Omaha, and the Perk 30s were really huge, and that's how I started using,
I've heard that in rap songs.
Yep.
Perk 10, I just popped the Perk 10. Perk 30, I just popped that Perk 30.
Everyone talks about the Perk 30s. They glamorize using the Perk 30s, getting fucked up on the Perk 30s, but honestly, laced with fentanyl, super addictive. A lot of it is the chemical dependency in your body. It's not so much you wanting to get high anymore, it's your body physically needs it. My drug addiction really took everything from me. The number one thing on my mind all the time was getting high and using.
How long have you been clean for?
I've been clean for 70 days.
What is your plan to make sure you don't fall back?
Those withdrawals, man, when I went through withdrawals and treatment, it felt like I was on my deathbed, you know? Couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I was throwing up, and that's a big reason why I feel like I can't go back, is just because I know the hold that it'll have on my life. I was spending $500 a week on my drug habit.
What was rock bottom for you?
I was staying in someone else's house, no money, selling my own things on Facebook, so that way I had money to get high, and even then I was maybe using one time a day and I was still really sick. Addiction doesn't discriminate, you know? People think that it's only low-class people who get addicted to drugs, but honestly, anyone can get addicted to drugs. I was very fortunate growing up. When I was finally on my own, I met a man who kind of veered my life in a different direction, and I chose to take that path.
I can't imagine what it's like doing your job in this area. What is it like?
You get used to it. I mean, that's what you signed up for, right?
What would you do to help a city like this?
I really don't have an answer for you.
I guess you can either invest money into the incarceration side, or you can invest money into the rehabilitation side.
Oh, you gotta go for rehabilitation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you wanna help people as best you can. You don't wanna incarcerate them for life.
What percent of the calls you would say you have to answer to are drug related?
Probably more than half.
We appreciate what you're doing and thank you.
Yeah, you all take care, right?
Folks, I'm Tommy G. Today, we're exploring the most dangerous part of Iowa.
Okay. Big dogs got it inside. I got cotton mouth. Just might pull up on a op. Look who's hopping out.
This is what we really gotta watch every car.
God damn it. Isn't that stressful, dude?
Everything get down dirty. We robbing, stealing, shooting.
Why?
It's two of us and two of them. We tryna swap them out. After we
Who went live? Who went live?
Did you go live?
Yeah.
He went live.
When most people picture Iowa, they think cornfields, tractors, farmers, overalls. But today, we go to the most dangerous part of Iowa, Des Moines, where 40% of the murders in the state occur. It's a city with heavy gang influence, with groups like Heavy Hitters, OTB, and HBlock causing much of the violence in the city. In 2019, 15 members of HBlock were hit by the feds on a RICO charge and sent to prison. Today, we go to the most dangerous neighborhoods of Des Moines, and we tap in with rapper Yan Bozo. Here's what he sounds like.
Fuck them niggas stretch. They want smoke, let's get it. Niggas ain't really stabbing. That's why I be hard to catch. I be loafing hardly ever. I be rocking out with that metal.
Let's hit the block.
Alright guys, I've been cooking up designs for these shirts. I didn't just want to make YouTube merch that's boring and bland. I want stuff that's an art piece made by a designer. We got our big dogs gotta eat. We got them in black. We got them in white. And it's a great way to rock the channel. We're showing you the shit that mainstream media is not gonna show you. Get yours, TommyGMcGee.com. All right, so we're touching down in Iowa. Most of the time when you think Iowa, you think tractors, you think corn, you think farming, but we're heading to the trenches. In fact, the trenchiest place, the most dangerous spot in Iowa. Like 40% of the murders in Iowa happen in this city. So I feel like we have a pretty good radar for trenches. I'm getting, if like at the gas station, we saw some like definite like junkie activity. There's a guy with a teardrop tattoo. I mean, that's a pretty good sign you're not in the suburbs anymore. Oh, here, look. Okay.
Yo.
Let's see, we pulled up, it's like a park.
Yeah, it's a park.
I'm coming through right now behind you guys, I think. Okay, cool. Good to meet you, I'm Tommy. How you doing, brother? So first question, where are the tractors? I thought we were coming to Iowa.
No, we in the city, bro. That right there, that's park.
So where are we right now?
Cheatham Park. It's Cheatham, but we finna take y'all around though. It's different locations, got history on.
Yeah, what is this spot known for? What does it mean to you?
To me, it means family, bro. Everybody think of gang banging, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we different, you know what I mean?
I feel like people used to just duke it out, you shake hands afterwards, that's it. But I feel like these younger generations, like the smallest thing happens and they're ready to pop somebody. Why do you think that is?
Music.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, the music. Music influences.
I don't know, but we gotta be on point.
Is there someone you watch? Is there
It's always haters, man.
What's the politics like in this town?
It's like crab in the barrel. Nobody wanna see the next motherfucker go up. So they do whatever they can to bring them down. That's why we couldn't really post on social media. Tommy G coming, you know what I'm saying?
To me, that's kind of sad. Like, I feel like there's times when people can come together. Like, what do you think it is about why is it?
They would have came through and shot this bitch up if we'd have put that, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't put it. Y'all good, bro. Yeah, we got security. Like, everybody you see coming, they secure. They gonna secure the block.
If you don't mind me asking you this, I know teardrop tattoos, they have significance. What does it mean to you?
These for my dead homies, they're unfilled.
So if someone has empty teardrops, it usually represents someone they've lost.
Well, where we from, yeah, we got a lot of those. Like, I sent you documents about them.
Yeah, I mean, you can say what you want to set the scene, but you sent me a lot of text before we came here with a lot of information. Is there any of that you want to break down for the people?
That was some hating ass shit, bro. You feel me? My little homies that died, that was some hating ass shit. Bro was finna blow. Like, he was the ticket out for our hood, you know what I'm saying?
Some people think Iowa and they do not think trenches. They think farmers, they think corn, overalls.
It ain't none of that farm. I mean, it's good corn and shit. I mean, you go far and shit, feel me? But where we at, this is the city.
Have you ever thought about retiring from the city and street life and being a farmer?
Nah.
Why not? Can you do me a favor and give a shout out to all the honkies out there?
Shout out to the honkies.
So what's one of the biggest lessons you've learned making things happen in the streets?
Prison.
Yeah.
Valuable lesson.
How long did you go for?
7 years.
Holy shit. What was that experience like?
Misery. It gave me the discipline, you know what I'm saying?
So fellas, I just learned I'm having a baby boy, okay? I'm scared, but I'm excited. What advice you got for me?
How old are you?
29.
Damn, you waited You didn't get the advice from him. I'm 19, so his advice is
the best advice I tell you is don't let your being like control your life. You Tommy G, bro, you feel me? Keep thugging, you feel me?
Who in the group has the most baby mamas?
Bozo? No, it ain't me.
Please tell me it's under 3.
You got about 4.
I got 4.
Is that stressful, dude? I have 1 on the way and I'm like, dude, this is gonna be a lot.
It ain't if you just do it right, you know what I'm saying? I got out from prison and was just slinging this motherfucker. So that's what happened. Like,
what does LLGIO stand for?
LLGIO.
What happened to him?
He had died in a school shooting.
You say he passed.
So that was the guy that was on his way to blowing up and he got taken out.
He was only 16.
Yeah.
This shit hot.
So how do you, I feel like the younger kids are going crazy. Like, how do you put them on a better path?
We would have been the same way though, gang. Like, if we didn't get locked up, bro, and taste that prison, we'd have been the same way. We'd have probably crashed out.
So you think prison can be a good thing for people?
Hell yeah. It's rehabilitation. This granny crib, this spot right here, legendary.
That's a little cut right there. That's where you run if the police come.
It's the circle. That's what we nicknamed it, the circle. It's a one way in, one way out.
Okay.
You feel me? There's cuts and shit that we run through. So like the police come try to shoot the block down, or shut the block down, I should say. We run through these cuts, like we show y'all the cuts. So usually to get in, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we was doing all that shit, you feel me? You get initiated, you get punched out, jumped on by like 10 to 15 people for like 90 seconds.
That seems like a long time.
This right here, this the cut right here. That's the jungle. It done turned to the jungle for real. Police used to have the motherfucking cameras up there and shit, cause niggas used to run right back here and throw their guns and shit.
So this block used to be the hot block of the area.
Yeah, this used to be the hot block.
But yeah, we gotta take y'all to 17. We gotta let y'all go see the crackheads, bro.
And then you're working on a TV show out here?
Boss Babes.
Tell me about that.
Nah, that Boss Baby just only like ratchet females from Des Moines and shit. They just
shake that ass.
We finna put them in an Airbnb for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks possibly, and then just let them do their thing. We probably got some motherfucking competitions for them. Take them boxing, take them to the studio, have them perform, do shit like that.
Hot dog eating contest, stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Man, y'all know how we coming, man.
He licensed though, so he don't.
You got your concealed carry. That's a good idea, dude. Why so many guys I feel like are missing that boat?
If they want to catch another charge, they can go ahead.
What'd your parents think when you were out in the streets?
Man, bro, and I grew up in the church, man. That was crazy. They was like, keep your ass inside. They used to pull up in the motherfucking park with the motherfucking whip. Get your ass in the car, boy. I used to be like, man, that is fucked up. And I'm out there all over again tomorrow, man. Every day.
So it was a struggle growing up between you and your parents?
Hell yeah, cause I was bad as hell. I was acting crazy.
Fatherhood though too, a big reason for that too though.
Tell me about it.
Man,
motherfucker not being around this shit
I ain't gonna lie. I had my dad too though, but not really though. Like,
where was your dad in the picture?
My dad was a pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
My mom was a stripper and shit.
So what was that like?
I mean, it was cool. We always had little bread and shit like that. Then my dad got locked up and shit for motherfucking prostitution. He was pimping motherfuckers and shit. Bread got motherfucking sticky. You know how that shit go, bro.
So how old were you when he went away?
Shit, I was 8, bro. He did hella long. He got out when I was like 17.
That's a long time to not have your dad. You stabbed your dad?
Hell yeah.
Why was that?
I stabbed him really cause he kicked bro out and shit.
You guys brothers?
I've been homeless and shit. I was homeless and shit, bro. He been here since, you feel me, Jits. Bro, you feel me? It's like that.
Chester's Chicken right here on 17th and University. Y'all already know what the going on. This our stuff for real. This Young Money stuff, you know what I'm saying? Everything. We got the chicken, they got the fries, we got the fish.
This is tilapia right here?
Hell yeah. So as soon as you come in this motherfucker, you holla at my man's right here. He don't really speak English and shit, but he gonna get you right with the chicken. You can grab your liquor, grab your wraps, your blacks, whatever you need for the night, and then go get some and it's official. You got everything right here. 17th University, Chester's Chicken.
So do you know that guy?
Yeah, that's little bro.
That's my man, and I mean that shit.
That's heavy.
Oh, yeah.
If I lost my wife, I would not know what to do.
You'd be stuck, huh?
I would be sad. I would be just sad for a long time.
Don't you have a kid on the way too?
Yes. That's crazy. So how old were you when you lost your man?
How old was I?
Yeah.
I'm 19. He recently just died in January.
Him and Gio got killed at school.
Yeah.
This was all the school shooting.
Yeah.
So how do you guys make peace with that? Because that kind of stuff is heavy to carry around in your heart.
It ain't no peace. It's hard to make peace.
The person that did it though, he went straight to jail. He was dumb. He did it stupid way.
Hey, I don't know if anyone has a verse. This would be a sick spot to do it.
Hey, 100 niggas on the cinch. 100 niggas trying to get it. Grind hard, something vicious. Get money, bitch. Lord knows I'm a sinner. I ain't prayed in a minute. Just in case I don't make it. Lord, I'm asking for forgetting. Long nights in the trenches. And all black trying to blend in. Glock cocks in the eye shot. Hoping every bullet hit him. Rap beef for the birds. I don't think niggas bite it. Me and Slipper not doubt it. I don't never be without it. Bro, Coop getting hot box. Getting high with the eye thoughts. Whiny, we on fire. The whole city wanna stop drop. Rolling up, steady pulling up. Champagne by the cases. Real niggas in bad bitches. On the block every day. Sucker, they ain't on shit. We be coolin' in the area. Pick one, I'ma hit one. Clay Thompson, I don't miss none. Hit the lot, cop a new whip. Slide down on the new bitch. They say Bozo acting brand new. You fuck right, I'm on some new shit.
Hey. So apparently crack has hit this town hard. Fentanyl has hit this town hard. They're taking us to the place where a lot of the junkies and where it's drug infested and heavy. So they said they got like 3-4 sides of the hood. They're gonna take us. So we're pulling up to the next block. This is a happening area. Every city in America has trenches, it feels like. I don't know if we've been to one city that doesn't.
This right here, 17th and 17th University, man. Free trip.
Ain't gonna lie, this is where we really gotta watch every car.
God damn. Isn't that stressful, dude?
This is where all the crackheads is.
But like, we were watching out for people who might be doing a drive-by and too.
Yeah, we gotta watch out. We're protecting y'all though.
To me, that's crazy to even think about.
It might. We just overthink because you gotta be like that.
Yeah, they said don't come over here. They don't want us over here.
Sir, what can you tell us about that?
Boy, why you acting like that? He just trying to talk to you. You don't gotta be so rude.
I'm from New York.
You
is not.
His ass tapped me. He just trying to get high.
Hey,
that's the little porta potty right there. Oh my.
Should we look in the porta potty?
God. You don't want to. You don't want to. Trust me.
Don't dog everything out. Where'd that come from?
Damn. Nice. Wow.
I'm not catching what's going on right now.
She's off that shit.
Grandma's arm, bro.
What can you tell us about this place?
I grew up in this place.
Yeah.
I learned how to swim in this place.
Yeah.
I kicked it in this place.
Yeah.
I helped them in this place.
So do you guys want to stay in Iowa, or is there anything like, oh, I gotta go to Atlanta, or I gotta go
They
to...
gotta go to the road. They're good. They're talented. They're all musicians, and they're good at what they do. They're the best. I know their talent. I know they're good, but they got to get out of here. They got to come out of Iowa. They can't be famous. You can't be famous here. There's a couple of people. T-Balls came out of here. A couple people out of Waterloo. Slipknot came out of here.
You guys like Slipknot?
Oh, no.
Have you ever seen? It's the craziest metal band.
They came out of West.
They the best rock band out here.
They wear crazy masks and they're like heavy metal. What do you think about? They look like this.
Oh, that's that get off the drugs music. That's it. That's that snort a line of coke music.
Where are we right now, fellas? This is the Eway?
Yeah.
What is the Eway known for?
Man, we known for shit, man. Making money, nigga, street shit. Everything get down dirty. We robbing, stealing, shooting.
Why?
Tell them how we linked in.
So in this city, East Side and West Side is cool with each other.
That's that's cause of us.
Yeah.
But it used to not be that way.
Nah, we not cool with a lot of other West Side niggas, you feel me? Niggas, I'm just keeping it real.
West Side niggas too. We beef with West Side niggas too.
Y'all don't know right now, y'all in the most dangerous hood in Des Moines right now.
What do you guys think about BLM?
Man, that shit.
Why?
I don't know Black Lives Matter. It don't mean nothing to us.
You feel me? You change the motherfucking situation, that's the only way motherfuckers is like, yeah.
Do you feel like BLM helped the city at all?
Hell no.
Because they got millions of dollars, dude. They got millions of dollars.
We heard a Caucasian run that shit.
It was black ladies, but they pretty much just bought mansions for themselves and pieced out.
See? Damn. White man run that shit.
So what is it like raising a child in this area?
I got 5 on joints.
So now he got more kids than me.
I don't put my kids in no gangbanging situations. I don't want them to gangbang, you know what I mean? I want them to have a better life, you know what I mean?
What do you want your kids to be doing when they grow up?
Yeah, I want them to be whatever they want to be.
Have you ever had a friendly interaction with a police officer?
What happened back in the day, I'm gonna keep it real, the police used to harass us so much, the nigga was on some, hey, arm wrestle me, nigga, and we'll stop coming around for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, F it, what we got to lose? You gonna keep coming anyway. So I'm like, F it, I arm wrestled him, I beat his ass. And he bigger than me, you feel me? So yeah, 2 weeks of freedom, but after that 2 weeks, they came raided us.
This acapella that. Okay.
Y'all ain't throw me no rope when I fell way too deep in. Kinda cold this world, no joke, keep a pole, gotta watch your friend. They'll shoot you in the back if you lack, then laugh back to remember when. All them days, them guys had a place we would drink lean, walking on space. Gang, no moonwalk, but I stepped back, cuz in the pen, and he writing on the pen pad. Said he got like 5-6 notebooks, couldn't figure out a flow, got a no hook. Said he seen the ops, niggas was so shook, pokers, they walk, get a nigga so took. Dad always me about them old books.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Who went live? Who went live?
Did you go live? Yeah, he went live.
One of these dudes went live, and there's some beef going on. I'm not about to get paralyzed over some nonsense. He's still alive right now. Oh God.
What happened next was really scary. The combination of seeing extreme violence on someone's cell phone video and someone going live on Instagram to diss ops made me get out immediately. Knowing how quick drive-bys can happen when people go live, I thought the best option was to get me and my team out of there.
Guys, there's times in your life when you have to trust your gut and you have to make the tough decision. Like when your body's telling you to do something, do it. You can call Tommy G a bitch. Maybe I am a big bitch, but I just saw a picture of a people were going live talking about ops and shit. I'm a peacemaker, and I'm not trying to get caught in the crossfire of some bullshit. I'm having a baby boy with my beautiful wife, and I'm not missing that for some shenanigans, I can tell you that. All right, folks, it's treacherous times we're living in, eh?
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to leave with the people with?
This hood's everywhere for real, bro. You feel me? Like, it get real everywhere, basically, bro. So don't underestimate small cities, you feel me? We got the talent, we got what all the other cities got, we just smaller, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what the fuck? Whoa! Go, we out! Now take off! Let's go! Yeah, nigga!
What are you about?
Crime, terrorism, freedom, you feel me?
Despite U.S. News and World Report ranking Oakland as the second most dangerous place in America.
How'd I go out there on the field?
Do you think every adult you know has been robbed at least once around here?
Maybe close to it. I'm not gonna say everybody.
If you want to do crime, come here, bro. There's hella crime. You will not get caught, straight up.
I've been bit twice in one day.
So was it worth putting a baby at gunpoint simply to get a couple sweatshirts?
Some people call this place Gotham City. Others say it feels like a real-life Grand Theft Auto server. Folks, this is Oakland, California, a city dominated by robberies, theft, and in-your-face crime. US News ranked this as the second most dangerous city in America, and the theft culture here is so deep that it invented its own vocabulary. Bipping, boosting, two crimes so common that every resident here knows exactly what this means. This is bipping.
And look here, you can see the man reach into this blue SUV where it looks like there is someone inside. There's a hand right there, and you can hear someone screaming.
This is boosting.
This is the moment more than 20 masked and hooded people stormed into Heller Jewelers in broad daylight Monday.
Today we get to the bottom of crime in Oakland. We talk with city activists who feel they are trapped in a progressive, Soros-funded nightmare. We interview a bipper fresh off a mission. And we link up with the infamous Little Ignorant, the guy who allegedly films robberies, home invasions, and high-speed chases so he can post them on his YouTube channel. And by doing all of this, we hope to get an understanding of what the recipe is to turn an American city into a free-for-all crime dungeon. Let's get to it. All right, so we're meeting an Oakland OG, and there also might be some kids that pull up that may have a particular way of making money. We're apparently pulling up to a famous liquor store. Let's check it out. What's up, fellas? How are you? Tommy.
Yogi.
Good to meet you, Yogi. This is Yogi, an Oakland OG that is well respected across the city. And to give you an idea of how connected he is, this is the guy that iShow Speed called when he lined up his Oakland visit. I wanted to hear Yogi's perspective on how he felt theft was impacting the city he loved.
But like the bigger thing out here is like not legal or illegal enough, but it's so many people do it.
They don't trip off of it. If they see you doing it and you jumping out of a car and your legs are hanging out, they'll boop, 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 just to scare you off, you drive off. They're not gonna chase you. If it's not an armed robbery, that's different. Once you come into armed robberies and all that's a whole different ballgame.
How did you feel as a bipper when someone stole your car?
I feel the same way. I feel like everybody feel, you know, you do get that emotion, you get mad and stuff. Well, not gonna say mad, you just, like everybody, you know, you lost something, somebody went in your car. But since I have bip, I kind of show sympathy towards it a little bit, I guess, I say. But you know, I feel like everybody else, I'd have been bipping. It's like the same feeling. Everybody feel like you got stole, robbed, you know.
If you coming out this shit, I feel like it's more so like you just got to deal with it. Like we knew it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of time. I've been bipped twice in one day.
Once you get to a certain amount of time doing it, getting caught for it, then it gets serious. Once I feel like you're repetitive 3 or more, they start looking.
Have you ever been caught for bipping?
Yes, sir. Well, necessary caught, I haven't been caught. I've been later tracked down due to, like, you know, camera footage or whatever.
The flock camera system.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible that your actions have somewhat contributed to your friend paying more for his car now, for his insurance or for his rental car?
Yes, sir, yeah. A little bit, definitely a little bit.
Now, how do you feel about that?
It's like a love and hate thing, right? Because I love Oakland, I'm from Oakland. Of course, nobody wants it to happen to them, you know? But you know it's coming. You know, you gotta be careful. Like me, for, like, nowadays when I do pull up somewhere and I know like it's like bipping area, because there's areas where they do this shit at. You know what I mean? You leave your windows halfway rolled down, like don't leave nothing like just in plain view. You just gotta be cautious. One thing I dislike is having to leave my windows open, because it's not just bippers out there, we got homelessness, we got YNs out here just trying to steal a car. Like they probably don't even bip your car. They just want to see like joyride, hang out in
guys
it,
that might
sleep
try
in
to
your shit,
into your windows.
Yeah.
On one end, I get people, like, there's a lot of fucked up cycles that have happened in America. We used to have a lot of thriving communities where we had manufacturing and stuff that went overseas. And so now you have these places that have no fucking jobs except for fast food, home health care, and who wants to do stuff for $15 an hour when rent's going up?
Yeah.
And if you can make quick money. So I get the attitude behind it, but then the other part of it is stealing someone's shit to make yours is a tough way, I feel like, in your soul to live.
Just
hey, sketchy white alert, guys. Watch the perimeter.
Sketchy white.
They said you're the best sketchy white in San Francisco. Okay, what makes you a sketchy white?
Y'all go for that. Most white people, they get done and then they wonder what. I go for that.
This the craziest white boy, man. He's scared. I be scared of him. Fuck all that. And Roach don't give a fuck. He's out here.
What kind of women do you date?
Only black bitches.
Are you looking to go on a mission?
Yeah, I was just on a mission, man. Before I seen y'all, man.
What kind of mission?
Trying to get some more chicken. Some more chicken, man. You know how I go just round looking, trying to, we call it the field. You just call it the field, go outside, man. Try to just get some dollars the best way we can without hurting nobody or doing nothing crazy.
So, if we give you a GoPro and put it on your head, how long does it take for you to come back, do you think?
30 minutes, an hour to find some. But for some quick, 1,000, couple minutes.
Okay.
So how this bib go, y'all? First Friday. I'm recording.
How'd it go out there out in the field?
Man, a little quick something. It could have been a little better, man. It could have got y'all some thought. I like getting in the morning though. Nighttime be cool. First Fridays, a lot of people out. Man, we got a little laptop, but I told you in the morning.
Can you show me what you got?
Oh yeah, where road's at?
So you guys went out for a lot of time and all you got was a laptop?
Man, you to drive 20 minutes damn near, that's why. To like $200, $300, man. Yeah. In the morning, daytime, I like to get a beat in the morning. That's when all the money out.
So when they go to work, you go to work?
I go to work just as early. And then on Fridays, that was first Friday. We can get some more too though. I'm waiting for my boy to pull up in the rental. When he pull up, if y'all want, I'll show y'all some real more exclusive footage. And how many cars did you attempt to get? See, with me, I don't really attempt. I like to go for sure stuff. Like I used to go after attempts, but now when I don't, I go after what I see in the car. If it's something valuable in there, I get it.
What'd you use to break the windows?
Bip, a rescue me. $1 tool, a rescue me. Yeah. It made for case, you know, any emergency in the car, you go in the water, something you can't break the window. Window puncher right here. And then it's a seatbelt cutter. Boop, sharp little tool. You swipe it right here on your seatbelt, you do. So that's what it's made for, $2 tool, man. We use it for a different purpose. So it was made
for emergencies, and you create emergencies with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's yep. But it's just for the money, man. We don't want to hurt nobody. We want you to get home safe. Pay the $50 or however much it costs to fix the window. You know. And
how are you gonna sell it?
To the Migos.
I would think for most tourists watching this, they are no longer putting Oakland on their list of places to visit.
I can see why. I can see why. It's some cool parts though, man. Don't let the bitch scare you to come out here, man. It's just a little bit, it's just a splash.
Thank you for those insights.
Hey, see you. Thank you. Appreciate you for coming, man.
All right, we're here at a parking garage in Oakland to meet up with a notorious character that goes by the name of Little Ignorant.
He's pulling into the gas station. Oh, yup. Hit it right, hit it right, hit it right, hit it right. Just keep going straight. What the fuck? We out! Good BMW! Oh, what the fuck just happened, bro? Oh, it's caught.
The stuff you see online is he allegedly films himself in the commission of crimes and puts it onto his YouTube channel. I think he's a pretty good example of kind of the youngster that doesn't give a fuck anymore and does whatever the hell he wants. So we're gonna see what he's about and get to know him. Who are you?
My name's Little Ignorant.
This is Little Ignorant. Not only does he film his own crimes like car theft and home invasions, but I also feel he perfectly embodies the Bay Area type of character that's hell-bent on committing crimes and a good guy to talk to if we want to understand the psychology of the YN demographic.
Hood, I'm the nigga in your car at 3 a.m. taking your shit through your house when you're not there, all that.
What are you about?
Crime, terrorism, freedom, you feel me? Just doing what we want to do.
What kind of terrorism are you involved in?
It's like doing bad shit with my thugs. Get into it.
In the last 24 hours, what kind of activities have you been up to?
Shit, bro. Hella shit. Stole this shit. Well, no, that was 48 hours ago. That was like 48 hours ago. Did some FedEx shit.
This is a striker?
This is a striker, yeah. It came up on the key. Look, right here, bro. Good hit and run, my nigga. No bell. Slide through, no bell.
Think that's a Nobel Peace Prize?
No, like no bell, like no bond. Nigga, that's Tuan Le.
That's Tuan Le.
Throughout our time with Little Ignorant, he frequently referenced Tuan Le, an Oakland police officer who was killed in the line of duty. Ignorant uses his photo to mock other cops and try and instigate high-speed chases. This is not a man that Ignorant knew personally or has ever actually encountered. So, out of respect for Tuan and his family, we decided to omit most of his references about him.
Day-to-day life, what does your normal day look like?
Shit, bro, I barely sleep, straight up, barely sleep, get to it, try to see if there's some recording shit, some shit to record for YouTube, if not, some shit to get some money.
Is what you put on YouTube real?
Yeah, all my shit real, on hood.
Like you're literally just walking to someone's house?
Not walking, we jogging a little bit, but yeah, we through there for sure.
How come they don't just say, all right, Lieutenant Smith, yeah, we got another video posted, he says it's him. Like, how does that not just turn into evidence to put you away?
They didn't start actually giving a till I started talking shit about Tuan Le, bruh. That's when they actually raided me.
It's because you started talking about a dead cop and making fun of him.
Yeah, that's when they actually started building up evidence, surveillancing me around.
What were you put our ankle monitor for?
Hella shit I didn't do, bruh. Hella crime.
What allegedly did they put you on ankle monitor for?
Shit, stolen cars, high-speed chases. Like, that's all illegal shit. I wouldn't do that, Tommy G. So I beat that shit. They try to say I stole a car on April 22nd when I was with Inbox and Squeeze in New York, bruh, streaming that day.
Would you agree that California is soft on crime? Like, this is a place that's easy to
If you want to do crime, come here, bruh. There's hella crime. You will not get caught, straight up.
Good red light. Run it.
Good red light. Hit the flat screen. Yeah, Casey.
To understand how theft impacts the community in Oakland, we head to a 7-Eleven to speak to the owner of the store, who goes by AD, and his customers, both of which have dealt with getting robbed firsthand.
So, of business owners you know in Oakland, what percentage of them are feeling the impacts of theft and robberies?
Almost everybody.
California is soft on crime. Is that still the case, or are things changing?
That was the case with our previous DA. We got a new DA, Ursula Jones-Dixon. She's pretty good. She's very fair, right? Things are changing on her behalf, but it's hard to control when there's a budget crisis, right? The cities are out of money. Police departments are outnumbered. The staffing is at the lowest levels. Around 600 police officers right now at City of Oakland. We pay taxes.
Extreme amount, right?
Right.
You pay some of the highest in the country.
In the country, right?
Yeah.
Public safety should not be a wish list. It should be given. A lot of major franchisers left the city, like In-N-Out left, Walmart closed its doors, mom and pop stores are going out of the business, right?
Folks, AD here is absolutely right. According to TheStreet.com, store owners nationwide have seen theft spike 93% when you compare the numbers from 2019 to 2023. Mom and pop shops, which are the backbones of a community, are getting crushed the hardest.
A massive group of thieves hit a mom and pop shop in Oakland, plus the arrests local authorities have made in connection to some of the recent Bay Area retail robberies.
Many of the small businesses that once gave these communities their personality have vanished.
And that's because they don't have the corporate wallets to absorb insurance hikes, inventory losses, and new security costs all at once. And even though the big box stores don't tug at our heartstrings in the same way, when they close, it really hurts a community. Just look at Chicago. When multiple Walmarts pulled out of the hood due to theft issues, neighborhoods that already struggle to access healthy food were left with even fewer options and fewer jobs.
Big hit to the community because, Walmart have great prices, honestly, So
it appears we're seeing a cycle where neighborhoods get robbed twice. First, when someone decides to steal from the store, and again when that store decides to leave forever.
Insurance companies don't want to cover. Like once you report few incidents, they will cut you off.
So you have to pick and choose when you report your robberies to insurance.
We don't even, go out and put every claim out there for insurance companies in the fear of losing insurance.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Last 4 years, I have a different insurance company every year.
And has that price gone up for you?
The prices are almost double.
And that hurts local people that are law-abiding because the price of goods probably go up too, right?
Inflation is killing.
Yeah, I got my purse snatched, but they spit off so fast. But it happened once. But it doesn't happen a lot to me because I'm from the hood, It made me feel irritated being that I'm from here you know? And so it was very irritating, but it's getting so wild that you don't even know who is who no more. So it's like you can't follow up or do anything about it.
I think there needs to be harsher punishments for things like that.
Yeah, there's nothing happening about this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one thing about all these robberies is it creates a zero trust society where you don't know that guy could be a robber, that person could be a robber. What do you think it does to a community if you don't know who to trust?
I think it like separates people because I know I go through that. Like teenagers, they dress a certain way, and if you see a teenager dressed in a way that usually people who rob dress like.
Let me just fill in the blanks. Ski mask, gloves,
yes.
Nike Techs.
Yes. Oh my God. Purple jeans.
Yeah.
I'd be scared crossing the street. Get away from me, nigga.
It's like a lot of these are like 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds and older. Why do you think they're so hell-bent on stealing as a way to make money?
They're probably not provided with enough.
Yeah, I think it's like no guidance in the homes, and also just doing it for fun, which is sad, and also getting a job is hard. I know that. For a lot of people it is hard, and since a lot of them already have a criminal record, it's like they feel like there's nowhere to turn. There's nothing to do.
They have to keep doing it to survive.
Imagine this, you pay very high taxes and your neighborhood is getting picked apart by constant theft. And when you dial 911, the police are so overwhelmed that no one shows up for hours. This is how you create a sense of hopelessness. Ordinary people get taxed to death while living in terrible conditions, and over time it destroys the morale of an entire city. Can you introduce who you brought with you?
Yeah, I want to talk to you. Yeah, for sure. I'm with my boy Darwin right here on Hood.
Darwin, I saw a news article about you.
I ain't gonna say too much. It's on the news. If you know, you know.
4 people are behind bars tonight in connection to a string of home invasion robberies in San Jose. Police say the suspects were armed and held 6 people, including a 15-month-old baby, at gunpoint.
One of the cases involved a grandma and grandpa and baby?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking insane.
I mean, shit, you have to do what you gotta do to get money, right? We ran up in there, me and bro jumped the fence, went in. I ain't gonna lie, it was the dad and the baby sleeping in the couch, you feel me? It was knocked the out. I saw them sleeping, and I told my brother, I was like, brother, you feel me? I ain't trying to do this, you feel me? Because out of respect, you feel me? There was a baby in there. But by the time me and him were done arguing, going back and forth for like 30 seconds, the dog woke up, so we just had to go full on with it. And that's exactly what we did. And then after that, we went to go smack with more, and then we went to my tuck spot. For me, we had hella shit in the car, hella. I done came up on like 15 bands that day. That was a good day for me. That was a light day.
So was it worth putting a baby at gunpoint simply to get a couple sweatshirts?
No, because you feel me, I felt bad, but yeah, you feel me, we got money out of it. We got hella money out of that house, so it's like.
Do you ever have nightmares where you wake up and it's like, oh, what did I do? Like you reenact the moments that are
I
kind
feel
of dark?
bad, yeah, most definitely. Every time I think about it, I done run into so many houses I can't even count on my own hands and feet.
How do you pick which house you want to go into?
But honestly, shout out to Asians. I love my Asians. Chinky, we need our bucks.
The same guy that we interviewed 2 days ago that is allegedly did home invasions, he says he targets Asians as well.
Looking for like some decently good cars, some cars you'll see a typical Asian in. You'll see them when they leave, when they come home.
For a separate episode I was working on, I interviewed another home invader that works in some of the same areas as this guy, and he also mentioned that he targets Asian people specifically. This caught my attention, so I wanted to understand what makes them say that.
The Buddha's outside the crib too, for sure.
He said the same thing. You guys know each other?
Do not leave Buddha's outside your crib, bruh.
Buddha's, anything Buddha religious, we going in yours.
We in that shit, flipping mattresses, in your fridge, drinking your orange juice.
You've eaten someone's food in their fridge while home invading them?
Niggas be going days without eating, so when I go up in the house, when I was young,
Nigga, I'm on EBT right now, nigga.
Okay, let's talk about that. So what was your childhood like if there was days without you eating?
Sleeping in the car, be on my niggas smoking every day, going out car checking, Bipping, stealing cars, Kodak, purse snatches, home invasions.
Do you guys have any loot from your recent last day or two?
Got some of this. Good little backpack, you feel me? Good little backpack on here.
Children's backpack for school.
We got some markers to go vandalize some shit. We got some markers. It's just multiplying the crime. We get this. We could put the shit that we vandalize shit with in the backpack and then vandalize with this backpack.
What do you guys think about taking a backpack that a child used to go to school with?
Bruh, car seats cost hella money. We sell that shit.
How many of you had a strong dad in your life?
I've never had a dad.
That nigga.
None of you guys?
I mean,
do you feel like that's part of the recipe?
No, I mean, my dad was there and then he walked away, so it's like, for me, well, regardless, even when he was there, he was a shit.
Man, I wish like guys like that we could talk to, because they have a big impact, you know what I mean?
I would say that too, for sure. If my dad was around, you feel me, and he set me straight, I probably wouldn't even be in this motherfucker because I have a full family. I chose my own route and I became a man.
They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and you could argue that's the case with Prop 47, the infamous legislation that basically declared if you steal less than $950, then you don't get in trouble. And here's why California did this. In 2011, Supreme Court case Brown v. Plata mandated the state to reduce the extreme overcrowding of the California prison system, saying it violated the inmates' 8th Amendment. So, the state passed Prop 47 with the thinking that many people are locked away for minor crimes, and if they stop throwing the book at people, the prison population will go down. But the unintended consequence was once the misdemeanor for theft was codified into law, criminals took note and stealing became many people's full-time jobs. And this is the tough part of legislation, where you try and solve one problem and inadvertently tip the scales to create another.
Born and raised in North Oakland, went to McClymonds, went to Oakland High.
I wanted to showcase a man that grew up in Oakland and decided to become an entrepreneur. This is Miles, and he owns a watch store in the Bay Area. Here's what he had to say.
Did a little time in Alameda, so you know, I'm very familiar with the Bay Area.
And why you're not in Oakland?
Oh, bro, just because it's dangerous. You know, as a business owner, I sell watches. So some days I might have a Day-Date on, some days I might have a Paget on, just any type of watch, just in general. Being here in Oakland isn't safe. You know, it's not safe, it's not a safe environment. For me, I wouldn't even have a prosperous business in Oakland at the moment, you know?
And
just on the state of Oakland.
And we won't put it on camera, but you have a very nice automobile.
Oh, yes.
What are
well,
the
you can
odds
put it
are?
on camera, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
63. But you know, that's just, I feel like that all comes from the trade of work, you know? Just how much I put in my work.
I wish the youth of Oakland, and actually the youth around the country, could watch someone like you and say, that's what I want to be like. I don't want to be like a drill rapper that kills people.
Exactly.
I want to be like a business owner.
I tell people all the time, especially the youngsters coming out of Oakland, all you guys, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, doesn't matter what race, what you're into, bro, follow what you want to do.
We were on our way to meet up with local activist Edward and a group of citizens that are furious about how Oakland is handling the city's homeless camps from a perspective of crime, drain on already low policing resources, and the immense amount of trash. We are taking you into a hotspot area for problems in the city.
Where are we right now?
West Oakland.
Yeah. I know, just our brief drive in here so far. I am afraid to say the first word that comes to mind is shithole.
Yeah, I've heard that said before. Yeah, it's barely surviving for a lot of folks. Yeah, they've taken the nonprofit, which is typically viewed as being benevolent, and they've turned it into a for-profit, malevolent approach, and that's why you see what you see.
I think maybe the first thing that stands out about the nonprofit approach is it's not results driven at all. You've only funneled more money into it and the problem has only gotten worse.
Right, because they want to perpetuate their existence. Why would they want to put themselves out of business?
Right now we're surrounded, as far as the eye can see, different blocks are basically homeless, ramshackle camps.
Correct. And illegal dumping as well. Yeah.
I would imagine an extreme amount of mental illness.
Mental illness, also you have drug addiction.
Do you want to show us around a little bit?
Yeah, we can take a walk over here so you could just see. So
as you can see, we're walking through it's vehicle after vehicle. I'm sure it's stashed here every night. You have guys on forklifts trying to actually do a job. So what do you feel as a resident or someone that grew up in Oakland, when you look around and you see your city, elements of it are a garbage dump infested with fentanyl and poop and stealing? Like, what does it make you feel?
How else can you feel but disgusted? And it's really tragic, but it's not necessary.
What could be done instead with these folks that are living out of these areas? What do you think could be done instead?
Well, here's the play from these nonprofits, is they want to claim that everyone is entitled to free housing.
Housing is a human right.
Right, you've heard that.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's total bullshit. The reality is everyone needs to kick in and contribute in some way.
Because someone has to build the house, someone has to put the toilets in, someone has to keep the roof.
Who's paying for all that? Yeah. Taxpayers.
When people picture America in their head and then they see this, they wonder, What the hell happened here?
This is not America, just like the song says.
Yeah, what do you think about all this?
Al, I'm the warehouse manager. I've been working for Jace Mahmouz for approximately 10 years. I've seen a lot of deaths here. You know that, right?
A lot of deaths.
They wrapped up some guy in the carpet and they threw him out on the corner. I see a lot of looting. I see stealing the wires, causing fires, a lot of rivalries.
So how long has this place been a shithole?
Since I started in 2016, 2015.
Has it gotten better, worse?
No, it's gotten worse.
Worse. Okay.
So you have nowhere to go, I don't think.
So you're a hardworking man. You've been here over 10 years. What do you think about your tax dollars in a way contributing towards this?
I don't understand. I think like the homeless, if you're homeless, when I was homeless at one point, that's my story. And I didn't carry all this stuff with me. I had a backpack, and that's all I had.
What do you recommend happens in this area?
There's programs that help them, but they don't want curfews. They want to be able to live on the street and be able to do their drugs. If they're in a program like I was, the door shut down on you at 6.
Would I be able to send one of my camera guys with you to drive around? You want to hop in a car with him?
Yes, sir.
How's it going, man?
What do you feel like is making it worse?
The city of Oakland doesn't care. It's not gotten better. I'm telling you right now, I thank God for everything that I got, but I'm a hard worker, right? And I was homeless one time. Look at this. I was homeless, but I didn't do like this. They don't have places. They have resources that will help them. You know that, right?
To understand why these citizens are so angry, consider this. Despite homeowners paying relatively high property taxes, Oakland ranks among the top 5 metro areas in America for theft and is the second most dangerous city in the country. According to a 2022 article, the city spends $120 million a year on homelessness, yet many would argue that things have only gotten worse. This has led locals like Edward to believe the nonprofits receiving the money are unintentionally incentivized to keep the problem going rather than solve it. After all, who would put themselves out of a job, especially when there are executives of these nonprofits making a healthy 6-figure salary? For example, it appears CEO of Keep Oakland Housed, Jamie Alamanza, makes about $400,000 a year, and her top leaders make between $220,000 and $240,000. And for residents, it's infuriating. You would think paying more in taxes would translate to a safer city, but here it feels like the opposite.
Certainly out here in West Oakland and Oakland, some parts of East Oakland as well, it is this homelessness problem and allowing or enabling these people to live in the street in squalor and really offering to assist them to keep them in this place.
It's a fake assistance.
Yeah, rather than really taking care of their needs and helping them in the community. And they've squandered literally billions of dollars.
And so they've accomplished their objective, and it was to reduce police staffing. They deny about the defunding, but look at the numbers. The numbers at one time were 850, and now active officers on the streets, you're looking at less than 500 actually.
Yeah, it's 310 are patrol officers. Right now, so that's the minimum they need to survive, and then the rest of the back office takes it up to 507, which is where they are at today.
And what we have right now is 240 officers on patrol in the streets. We have over 3,000 911 calls each and every day. And at any given moment, we only have 30 to 35 officers responding to those emergency calls.
So it's literally impossible to keep up with all the 911 calls.
Yes, the Democratic Socialists of America are pushing forward. Well, look at what it actually implements like on the ground. In Oakland, we are ground zero. No public safety. Our stores are being robbed and rammed and targeted, repeated robbing. We have stolen vehicles by the thousands that are used to rammed into storefronts, and businesses are struggling. When we don't have a business base that's thriving, there's no revenue from sales tax revenue to support other essential services. It's a cycle that's spiraling downward, and the elected officials take our taxpayer money and not have any accountability or any results, and it's all a false narrative. Somebody's taking the money, and it's not for the goodness of the residents or the most vulnerable. It's all for corruption, and a lot of them are non-profit that are really benefiting from the suffering of people on the streets. They need to be out here with us and answer to our concerns, but they're not here.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Good, how are you guys?
Good.
What's going on?
some Oakland activists that are wanting more accountability from the mayor.
Okay.
And basically the people wasting money, and because there's a lot of people pay a lot of taxes here.
And not helping.
And not helping
people on the
who need it
streets.
the most.
Oh yeah, they stole all the money.
So the numbers are that Oakland in the last 3 years has spent about $1 billion helping the community with homelessness, drug addiction. Do you feel like you've felt the impact of that $1 billion?
You know, most of this shit is like donated. They're not paying for it. It's even going on after they've shut us down, put us out, asked us to leave, and then put us in places where you can't have company. I can't cook myself a snack. I can't do anything, but you want me to call this home.
So you're set up to fail, basically.
Oh, for sure.
I think what really hurts is a lot of us feel like we're watching the downfall of America. And it started off in slow motion, and in some ways it feels like it's just speeding up. And it's really sad because there are a lot of people that bust their ass in this country. People that are absolutely hustling to try and just live and survive and raise kids and buy a house. Where's the sense of, we're not going to build a perfect utopia in this country, but America's the country where you can make it and you can do well. And our taxes just keep going up, but the standard of living is getting lower. How is that even possible?
Little Ignorant called us up and said he wanted to show us what it looked like when he went on a police chase. So he strapped on his GoPro, and this is the footage we later got.
Hey, fuck Torn Lakes and Chasers, pussy! Take off. You don't want it! You don't want it, bitch! You don't want it! Bitch ass nigga. Go get us! Pussy! He's behind us? Right there. Oh my god, we got it, bitch! Oh, what the fuck? Go down, Help me! Go, we out! We out! He's a bitch! We're going viral! Go down, you got it, you gave us! Now take off! Let's go! Yeah, nigga! I love you, my nigga! Let's get there safe though, slow down!
Crazy, bro. Hella fun, bro. Hella fun. Dude, we were trolling him with Swan Lay, and then we spun it back, kept trolling him. He ended up chasing us. That shit was fun as hell, bro.
So we were at a red light, right? Complete stop. And there was 2 cars beside us. Saw a little gap, took it, had to stop a car.
A bitch moved for us.
Dude, you were asking a lady like,
yeah, move out the way. The bitch moved.
Help us get out of
Yeah, we gotta give a bitch a free striker, bro. If you're watching this video, DM me, we got you with a free striker. Yeah.
How'd you guys take this one?
Bad, that shit. Key was in the car checking, bipping. Brake, push to start, key in the car. Yeah, every rich neighborhood at least, feel me? One day out of the week, at nighttime has one car, feel me, that's hella fast with the key in it. I'm trying to become the president for real. Like, if you look up the reason I'm a terrorist is because it's for political gain. That's like the real definition of a terrorist. That's why I classify as that. It's because it's all for political gain. I'm trying to run for the president one day, couple years. Couple years. Vote for Lil Ignorant for president 2020. What year is it? 5? Next year, 2026. On ahead.
Yeah, wait till 2028 to make you run.
Why?
Because that's when the election is.
It's not next year? Why? When is it? It's not every year?
4 years.
4 years? For president?
Well, I'm happy I got to meet you.
So yeah, happy I got to meet you,
so much,
bro. For sure.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. This was a wild ride. Lil Ignorant, anything you gotta leave him with?
Shit, vote for me, president, 2020, what is it, 2028? 2028, going for president. On hood, bro, you feel me?